Brad, I played my first golf tournament this
Oh,
weekend.
baby.
We'll talk about it more later.
Okay. Good.
But it was, well, first of all, it was fun seeing you on my way out.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the driveway.
Talk about a boy that's gassing somebody up in his electric car, you know?
Yeah, you're out there like taking like fake swings.
Yeah. Go get him, bud.
Yeah. It was fun. It's fun when we get to see each other on the street and stuff. But I get there yesterday and one guy recognizes me. This leads to another guy recognize me. All of a sudden, hullabaloo breaks out.
You're signing autographs.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, oh my goodness.
It's so hard to describe what's happening off camera right now.
Oh my goodness.
I hope it happens again. Dang it. Every time I get my phone out, it stops working.
Well, that was, did you hear the thunder?
Yeah.
So, the hills have eyes and so does Georgia.
Oh, it's so creepy.
Should we just not explain it to people on put it on Patreon or something? Oh, sorry. Let's put a pin in Jake's story real quick. It's raining real hard, thunderstorming this morning. Jake's roommate, Caitlin, aka his sister's dog, is not a fan of the thunderstorms. And so he's pushing on this door, kind of trying to get in. And Jake's door, it's like, you know, Jake's got this older house and the door definitely shuts one way and opens one way, but it doesn't shut super, like it still kind of swings.
Like and so you saloon door a little bit.
Yeah, it's like 1/8 of a saloon door one way. And so when it thunders really hard, you just see this like the door just moving back and forth like it's a ghost.
It's so freaky to look at.
If you didn't know any better, because you can't, with our headphones on, I can't hear the dog scratching at all. I can just see like
just the door moving. Anyway, he's the wimpiest pit bull in the world. But okay, so with this golf tournament, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're the guy. Yeah, you make videos. Oh my gosh, yeah, you. I thought I saw Brookridge in the background."
It's a snowball effect. Once one person recognizes you,
yeah. A lot of I would say guys from 45 to 55 is who I'm chatting with right now.
Cool.
And then another guy comes up and goes, "No way, you're a comedian." And I was just like, "Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes."
That's what I was telling them. And he's like, "All right, I got one for you. I got one for you."
Okay.
I'm like, this should be good. And he goes, How do you sell a duck to somebody who's hard of hearing?" And I go, "How?" And then, dude, he gets 5 inches from my face and he goes, "You want to buy a duck?" And dude, it got silent. I mean, there was like 50 people outside.
You didn't laugh?
No, I've heard that a ton.
Well, I've never heard that.
Before. Oh yeah, I've heard that so many times before. Also, I just met the guy. He's just screaming, spitting on my face.
You felt his spattle.
And everyone just like is silent and is just looking at us. And he hits me on the arm. He goes, "Ha ha! Thought you might like that one." And then I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" I look over and one guy is fist pumping. Yeah! Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, got him!" And he's like, "That's his joke. That's his joke." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, it is." And they just tag teamed me. I felt like I was like a victim.
Quack, quack, brother!
Quacked him!
Quack! Quack! Quack!
Quack him!
Quack ball! Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's something about like a golf course. I don't know. Like obviously it's like a classy area, classy place. Here comes the freaking saloon door again, man. Oh my goodness, guys. Join Patreon just so you can see what we're talking about.
You know what it reminds me of? It looks like in a movie where there is a storm and you see a shot of like the what's that called? Like you have like a basement door, like a dweller.
Oh, I was thinking like the outhouse or something. Like the outhouse doors kind of moving outside. Like it's like the shed or something you didn't shut all the way, and so the shed's moving back and forth.
Yeah, and like someone's hiding in there.
Yeah,
or something.
ominous.
Yeah,
ominous.
I think ominous.
Ominous.
Homage.
Ominous. Ominous.
We've been giving Rachel's dad a hard time because recently we've really been noticing he will put L's. The letter L, the sound of an L in places where there is not an L
really
at all. Like Like, yeah, we should go back home.
Home.
Like, whoa, listen here, son.
Yeah.
One time he said coconut.
Coconut. Dude, he does have like a nice northern accent.
Him and Angie both, every now and then.
Yeah.
They throw it in there.
Yeah.
Like, they'll say show every now and then.
What is it?
Like show. Like
show.
Oh, yeah, we love the show.
Oh, great show.
Just every now and then.
Oh, I know him. Yeah. He's a good guy.
What do you think? Pepsi or Coke?
Coca-Cola. I don't know. There was, this is not that, I don't think she was Northern, but she was my psychology teacher in high school. Psychology 101. I don't know if it was 101. Maybe it was just Psych 1. Anyway.
Yeah.
I forget her name now. That's kind of funny. I'm not usually one to forget. But I remember specifically she would call it a placebo. Placebo. Like she talked kind of like, yeah, and so it's a placebo effect. It's a placebo effect. And then she would, one time she talked about that's the main ideal instead of idea.
Oh, and that's a Stratford
and it was
special.
Like, it was like a very like funny like inside joke for a while that she would call it placebo instead of placebo. And then one time she just broke out main ideal, and I was like, she stole the L from placebo and put it in the ideal. And I remember we just died laughing at that as a kid. The placebo effect. That's the main ideal. I was like, oh, there it is.
I mean, made ideal is straight up just the wrong word. That's not even mispronouncing it. I mean, that's just like
Yeah. But she seemed educated enough where she knew that the word is idea. I don't know. You're saying like in Stratford, they just say the wrong thing. Like they don't realize it's wrong.
I think they'll say things like that. They're like, oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah. One of those. That's the ideal there.
That's such a common. Maybe we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
I seen your Instagram posts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks for seeing them.
Thanks for seeing them.
Thanks.
Anyway, you were talking about the golf course.
Oh, it's an interesting, like, it's supposed to be like this classy, like, hey, there's all this etiquette, but then there's also like this, like, definitely like this, like, bro, like, I don't know, stereotype as well of like people that scream in your face and then laugh and like get drunk on the 19th hole kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's like almost this two-sided aspect to it where it's like, hey, be classy up until a point and then you can do X, Y, Z.
Hey, collared shirt while you harass the car girl. All right. Be a gentleman.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know if we're all the way there yet, golf, but
it was fun getting to like be a part of like, one of my only times really golfing, not with my friends. Like I would get paired up with 3 strangers. I'm riding a golf cart with a stranger and just getting to know like, how do other people golf? What's normal to them?
Yeah.
And yeah, the first time the car girl comes up, it's like, wow, okay, let's see.
Yeah. It was as stereotypical as you think?
And really? It was like, at times there was a little bit of like, yeah, I get it. I see it. Kind of like, I'm talking to this girl as little as possible to try and balance it out kind of thing.
Sure.
Power 0, thanks.
Yeah.
Borderline rude.
Yeah. Like
thanks
do not make
lot.
eye contact. Like you are scared. Yeah. Thanks a lot. No tip.
No, it would just take longer. And I know, sorry. Yeah.
I don't want your Venmo.
Yeah. I don't need the last 4. But yeah, anyway. Fun times.
Tell me, well, first of all, tell everyone what the name of the tournament's called.
Oh, yeah, the Brook Ridge Cup.
Brook Ridge Cup, baby.
So, yeah, that was kind of funny. But, yeah, they just like sent out an email a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be in town. That'd be kind of fun. And I never did anything like it. And so, yeah, it wasn't bad. There were some fun parts of it. It was, there's a few things. One of the guys I got paired up with, the whole time I was like, who does he look like? He looks like somebody. Eventually I came to, it's not a specific person he looks like. And I ended up telling him this. I'm like, Steve, you know who you look like? You just look like the president in like an action movie. Like he was a good looking like 53-year-old.
Sure.
You know, I was like, he just, had a little gray in the side. And I was like, yeah, you just look like just a distinguished American.
Like he's been mildly stressed, but also successful most of his life.
Yeah. I kind of said that not really knowing if that was going to hit or land. And all 3 of the other guys loved it. They're like, yes, dude. And they were like, where have I seen you? White House down? Is that you? So that was fun. That same guy also later, I hit like a flop shot, a shot where someone might compliment like, oh, hey, soft hands around the grate, something like that. Instead of saying something like that, he said, dang, son, you got the hands of a pedophile.
Oh, wow.
So, okay. That's going in a Mood Swings video.
You liked that one? Yeah. Okay. How about you just say nice shot next time?
Jeez. So that's a little what you're talking about. It's a collared shirt, but yeah, anything goes out there.
Got the hands of a pedophile.
That guy also said the N-word at one point, so that was a bummer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just getting a good mix of everything.
Presidential, I guess.
Yeah. I was around some cigarette smokers.
Okay.
Not normally around that.
Brook Ridge, real nice country club.
Yeah. It was, no, it was fine.
Did they ever ask you like, hey, you want one? You want a drag?
They didn't ask me one. The one guy was like, the guy I was riding in the car with, he was like nice enough. He was like, "Hey, do you mind?" And I said,
Oh,
"Go
sure.
crazy,
Go crazy."
go
And
nuts."
boy, did he. Were any of them such big smokers that they like smoked and put it down to swing a golf club?
There was one time where I was trying to find. I was like, "Where did the cigarette go?" Because like I don't
Yeah.
see it in the cart. I don't see it on the ground. I don't know where it went.
I feel like I've seen those videos of people being like, "Hold this for me real quick." Bing.
Bing.
That's a drive ball.
Doy, oy, 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 oy. I also didn't really add to the uppityness of the country club because on the way there, a nightmare of mine happened. Something that I have dreaded for years.
Let's guess it. Can we guess
Okay.
it? A nightmare of yours happened.
And it happened in the car on the way there. And this is something that crosses my mind, I would say probably on a weekly basis. I'm like,
Wow.
hopefully this doesn't happen today.
Okay. Something about your clothes. Is it
No,
No?
not about my clothes.
Your hair?
Warmer.
Okay. Warmer,
Yeah.
but not on the nose. Or
Oh,
on the nose?
pretty warm.
Oh, did you have a boogie?
No.
Like just hanging out the whole day?
No, not quite. Nose, facial
bleed?
hair.
What do you mean?
So I like to shave in the car with my
Oh, did you
electric
cut it?
razor. No, but my weekly nightmare is it's gonna die
Oh,
while shaving. I always think about it. Like, man, how big of a bummer would that be? Because
How
you're not
often-
home, you can't just charge it. It's like, well, wherever I get there,
Yeah.
I'm halfway shaved.
So where were you in the process?
I was about to get on I-35, about to merge.
No, I'm sorry. Where on your face? So if you could imagine the high, yeah.
Okay, what stoplight we're at? I was pretty early into it
Okay,
when I realized it doesn't seem as loud as it normally is. And I look
it's losing power.
and I see there's 3 dots normally. This wasn't even on the last dot. This was on a blinking red, like charging icon. And I was like, oh no. So I did notice it in time to like adapt. And so I was like, what do you do when you don't know how much charge you have left, but you know it's not much?
Yeah, you got to be intentional.
Yeah.
It's like whatever I did on the left side,
Yes.
just go over on the right side and make it
Exactly.
symmetrical.
If I do anything on one side, I have to immediately do it on the other side. And so I chose to start with like the chin goatee. I was like, let's get that really quickly.
Yeah, because you do have a little mustache now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I left. I was like, the one thing that can't be uneven is the mustache.
Yeah.
So I would go like one swipe, like right sideburn, left sideburn. I'd go right jaw, left jaw. And then I'd go right neck, left neck. And I would try to just do everything really evenly. And I was like, the mustache, I can't take a chance on. If I go one swipe down.
Yeah, you're Hitler.
And then that's when it.
Whoa, you got the hands of a pedophile and the mustache of a
The upper lip one, too.
yes, genocidal dictator.
And so I just chose to leave the mustache. I was like, that's too risky. And I haven't evened it out since then. So
I like
got,
it.
got a little more going up
Oh, that's
top.
fine, yeah.
But
Maybe in the future have like a straight razor, just like a package disposable one, or just don't ever get to that point again.
or just charge it. Yeah. So
Yeah, you do shave in the car. Is that pretty like always shave in the car?
yeah, pretty much exclusively.
It doesn't get on your shirt and stuff.
Oh, it gets everywhere.
On your shirt though?
Yeah.
But those are tiny hairs. I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
noticed them.
Well, the second I get out of the car, you just one quick.
They pretty easily.
Yeah,
fall
they come off pretty easily.
See, I'm like at least 9 to 12% moist all the time,
Oh, they could.
and so I think they would stick. Like I think they'd be on the neck or something. Like there's no way something's just not staying a little bit on here.
When I think about the idea of you driving in the truck, it just seems like the truck is warm in there.
It's warm. Actually, I mean, I don't know. The new whatever. No, it's got some pretty nice AC in there.
Does it?
Yeah. Most of the time I have turned down.
Well,
I tell you what.
I turned it down.
I tell you what, man.
I told Barbara, I said, I'm turning it down.
I'm turning this thing down right here. But okay, so Brook Ridge Cup. You said the first day was 2 people, like it was like 2 on 2 or
Yeah, I kind of had a teammate.
second day
Second day,
riding solo,
Free
Jason
solo.
Derulo.
But it went great. I like won my competition both days.
Seriously?
So
So you got first place. You got the cup.
it's an interesting format. I
Okay.
would say I still don't fully know how it works. I think like everyone got split up into just 2 teams, kind of like an all-star game, like LeBron or Durant kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
And then from there,
Ducks or geese.
you want to, are you're either deaf or you're a duck salesman. And so within those 2 teams, there are all these small competitions going on. So it's like within your foursome, there is a competition happening.
Okay.
So both days I won my minor competition, and as a whole, our team won.
Nice.
So I think I won $50.
No way.
Pro golfer. No.
Wow. Okay. What are you going to spend it on?
I don't know. I didn't get the $50, so I don't know when I get it or how it gets to me, but whatever.
Hey, you know how to give somebody $50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just buck them, 50 times.
One at a time.
And the guy in the back, yeah. Those are his antlers. He's putting up those things on his head for an antler thing.
He's a buck. He's bucking you.
Gotcha. You thought you were going to make money?
Oh, man.
That's fun, though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was nice to switch it up.
No Trey Kennedy in the Brick Ridge Cup. Or did you beat Trey Kennedy?
I didn't see him there. I don't think he was in it.
He's a dad. He can't.
Yeah.
He can't be spending 2 full days on the course anymore.
I think I told you, we did this for a video. It hasn't come out yet, but hey, if you're a bad golfer, it's okay. You're probably a great husband. You're probably a great dad.
Yeah. Show me a great golfer that also loves his kids intentionally,
I'm actually excited for that video to come out, because then he's like pointing over at me, and I chip in from like the rough. He's like, see that guy? Divorced twice.
Yeah.
And I'm making comments about like, I don't get to see my kids, but I see the golf course all the time.
Boy, do I know every, dog leg left on this course.
Yeah, every undulation. Yeah.
Undulation. Nice
Good
word.
golf word for you.
Undulation means the up and down of the slope. Is that right?
Of the
up and down of the golf cart.
Or no, up and the slope of the
golf course.
Green.
You're
like the golf course. I said it.
Honestly, I still get all the terms kind of confused. When you said green, I thought fairway. Green is just the specific place where you putt.
Correct.
Yes. Yep.
Tricky because all the grass is green.
I know. The green.
Thick green, short green.
Even the trees are green. Like I hit it in the green.
Oh, yeah. Branch green.
Yeah. There's in the green. There's on the green.
Put some green on it.
And then that guy, smokes some green. And you say, yeah, go crazy.
Yes. That was another guy I was with. He asked me. Well, I've had 2 people recently. Oh, sorry. Mine's going up a mile an hour right now. You know what we need to talk about?
Yes.
Is our friend from Pickleball, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. I love Kevin.
It was great. I had never been asked before. It was like, you guys married? Which, first of all, Brad goes, I am.
And then I was sorry. I don't know why I said that. We all are married. Yeah. It was me, Jake, and Scott there. Yeah.
And
just wanted to talk for myself, though.
Yeah. No, you weren't wrong.
Yeah.
You are married.
Yeah.
And Brad's like, this guy just got married. I was like, yeah, about 6 weeks ago. He's like, okay, first wife? And it really caught me off guard. No one's ever asked me that before. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was an interesting guy. Like he said he'd been married 40 years. He might be listening to this podcast.
We told him.
We told him to listen, so shout out to Kevin. But he was really he's like, yeah, sometimes I don't know if it's, what did he say? Something or stupidity that makes me married for 40 years. I'm like, dude, have some, and maybe it's just one of those corporate life banter, marriage is, the old ball and chain. But I'm like, have some, appreciation for your marriage here.
Take a little pride in it if you want.
I bet your wife's great. It sounds like you guys spend a lot of time together. He talks about playing pickleball with her all the time. I'm like, okay, she sounds like a fun person that you still like to hang out with.
Yeah, I don't think it is stupidity.
Yeah.
I think you know what you're doing.
Anyway, it's just a funny thing. Yeah. Are you smart enough to know that whenever your wife asks you to do something, you do it? And I'm like, absolutely. Yeah. I want to serve my wife.
Dude, this was great. I've never been through something like this. I thought the ASVAB was tough. This is a different kind of test.
Oh, the math test?
Yeah.
Okay. So we mentioned to him that we're we do YouTube videos and it's just relevant stuff in the world. We kind of poke fun at different generations. Boomers might not be very good with their technology or something. He's like, oh gosh. Well, do you ever make fun of your own generation? I was like, oh yeah, absolutely.
We're so entitled and all this stuff. He's like, yeah,
entitled.
We kind of got him fired up.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like a boomer versus millennial video in real life.
Yeah.
It was like a Facebook post, but I'm having to prove it to him.
Yeah. So go ahead.
It was so he kind of singles me out a little bit. I feel like he's looking at me. He's like, all right. He's just fully putting on the boomer hat.
I feel like it was decently after the fact too. It wasn't hey, we were just talking about boomers and millennials being entitled. It was we said that, we played a game or two of pickleball. An
entire game.
Came back, non sequitur, mental math problem for Jake.
Hey, son, first wife right here. All right. I'm buying something from you. It costs $267 and you a $5 bill. How much change do I get back?
Immediately. You're like $233.
I go $233. He's like,
very good.
That's right. A lot of people your age wouldn't be able to do that.
And guess what? Smartest guy in the group, Scott Peck, had a heyday, the hardest time, the opposite of a heyday, whatever, a goodbye day.
Muck duck day.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like he was like, wait,
Hold on.
what do you mean 260? Oh, is it like $267 and you give him five?
Wait, where's okay, hold on.
I don't get
Where's
like
the decimal? Where's the decimal? He even said that. He's like, all right, where's the decimal?
We're like, what are you doing?
I already answered it right. He was like, no, hold on. I want to get it. I want to get it.
Golly, yeah.
I was like, no, we already got it. You already
We
heard
already
it.
got it. Yeah.
He's like, okay. So wait, hold on. I don't get it. So what's like the catch?
Yeah.
We're like,
yeah.
no. It's
He's like, think it's a riddle. And it's like, no,
it's not a riddle, dude.
it's mental math. He thinks we're that stupid, and you can't even, figure it out, man.
But then I ran up to another test with like a $10 bill, and he got it.
He did not get the second one. I
Yeah,
think
that's
you
true, that's
ran
true.
one test, and he did not. He was like, wait,
What?
I don't. Yeah. He was like having to clarify it again.
He came around eventually. But yeah, he ran me through the, it was just like the boomer, like, hey, I bet you don't even know how to write cursive. Who balances the checkbook kind of thing. And then, getting like, spare change. He goes on to tell us the story of which I would have, this poor cashier, he was at some coffee shop or something and he paid in cash. And he was like, and I told him, I said, hey, don't type it in. Tell me with your mind how much you owe me. And the guy, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. I was like, gosh, that stinks for that kid who had to go through that. But
Oh man.
then he put Brad through a test, which you kind of already talked about.
What did
But
he-
just like, all right, let's say your wife asked you to do something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What if your wife says, "Hey, can you pick that up for me?" What do you do? And I'm like, I picked it up. I say, yeah, sure. He's like, okay, good. I'm glad. Some people, I don't know what he said.
Scott's like, wait, I don't get it. Whose wife is it?
Wait. How many? You guys only have one wife?
Nice.
Mormons.
Got him.
Got him. Polygamy. Just joking to all those LDSs out there.
But that was fun. Kevin was great. He, we showed up with 3 people and he was our 4th all night.
Yeah, it was great. We played in 82-degree weather that might have been the most sweaty I've ever gotten in my entire life.
It was 115% humidity.
It was insane, dude. I could not hold on to I didn't ever lose it, but I had the hardest time gripping my paddle because my hands were so sweaty.
Yeah, and it wasn't for a lack of Scott saying, dude, you're so sweaty. I'm like, I bet Brad knows.
Oh, am I? Oh, and you know what? I've like grown up being like super skinny my whole life. So like, this is a new thing for me to like
All of a
sweat
sudden.
in the summer. Oh, thanks, Scott. Dude, you're dripping. Oh, no way. No, on the ground.
Wait, let me feel your paddle. Oh, dude, it's soaked.
Dude, that paddle is wet, dude. I know, dude. 9 to 12% moist all the time, dude.
Yeah, I can't shave in the car. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it was a fun night. So Scott and Kevin played together the whole night because Scott's the best. Kevin was the worst, but he was a fine player for being 50
Scott's gotten
years old.
really good.
Yeah, it's annoying. I do not like it. I don't like being worse than Scott at anything. I don't like being worse than anybody at anything, but especially Scott. So Jake and I were doing just fine, but like literally lost every single match.
But I think we were winning every single match.
There was a
so
time
that was fun.
There was one time I was really trying to like harness the old Under Armour commercials and say like, we must protect this house. Like we're up like 6-1 and we ended up losing.
Protect.
But the last game, I feel like we did some mental mind games with them a little bit, and we got Scott and Kevin to like start fighting a little bit. You
Yeah,
remember
we
that?
did,
like there were a few times where Scott would just like we were getting comfortable with Kevin, so
That's
Scott
true.
all of a sudden was like, "Kevin, what are you doing?
Just serve
That
it
was yours." Yeah. There were a few times where Jake and I would literally just like put my hand up to put my mouth up to the paddle and be like, "Hey, I'm not saying anything, but the fact that I'm right here, they're thinking."
It's gonna mess with Scott.
And I think Jake three serves in a row like would serve it after we did that, and it would like they would hit it out. There's something mental there.
One
So-
time I got a little too excited about it, 'cause, like in between a point, I put my paddle up and talked about it, hit a ball.
Kind of like the Friday Pickleball video where you guys are paddle tapping.
Just paddle tapping way
So
too much.
funny, yeah,
Dude,
So-
funny little Friday Pickleball update. We got a DM like I think yesterday or something where it's like someone from it's like a chicken and pickle but up in Seattle kind of thing, something equivalent. It looked really cool. And this guy was like, "Hey, sorry
chicken-
guys."
Ready?
Yeah,
Chicken and pikel.
nice.
Yeah,
Pike's Place.
yeah.
Solid.
Nets. Nah, I don't know.
Ah, it's all right.
Seahawks and
Marin.
Seahawks and, serves and Seahawks. Serves and Space Needles. Kitchens. Nah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's like, "Sorry, you guys were in Seattle. We'd love for you guys to pop in." And I was like, "Hey, we are we're in Kansas City, but appreciate the invite. Let you know if we're ever there.
Yeah.
We're kind of thinking that's kind of weird. Why was he so certain we were in Seattle?
I don't hate that marketing strategy. I'm gonna start doing that. Like,
hey, saw you were in need of a table. They might want one.
Saw you
have a house.
Saw you just signed a multi-year, $1 million deal, Patrick Mahomes. Just figured you might need a table.
He DM'd us from his personal account and from the restaurants account.
Okay.
Saw you guys were in Seattle.
Yeah.
Need you to come by.
Yeah.
So DM him. We're not in Seattle, but that maybe sometime.
Sonics and slams.
Nice.
Old school. That was yeah.
He DMs back last night at 11:15, which proud of myself, I was already asleep. I saw it when I woke up. I'm a new man.
Good feeling.
But DMs us, dude, my bad. I completely thought you guys were dude perfect. What? That's a hilarious DM. He just goes, I'm so sorry. I thought you guys were dude perfect.
Also, don't hate that strategy. That is such a compliment to somebody like you. Like, oh, sorry, Mahomes. Thought you were LeBron.
Yeah, okay, I pulled it up. I said, we're in Kansas City, but thanks for the invite. LOL, I totally thought you guys were from Dude Perfect. Anyway, if you're ever in the area, you guys are more than welcome. You guys are hilarious. That's so funny.
I like it. You should start just like being Dude Perfect 2.0. Like unofficially, so they can't be like mad at you. Don't ever say Dude Perfect, but like wear Dude Perfect stuff.
We only wear their merch.
Yeah.
Pound it, noggin. Just saying all our stuff. That'd be fun.
Rage Monster. Pickleball stereotypes.
I'm gonna see him Thursday.
Yeah, are you gonna
we talked about that? Probably.
DJ Michael?
Yeah, we did talk about
it. Are
it.
you gonna like see him? Like, do you think you'll meet him and stuff?
I think so.
Cool.
Which Kobe should remember me. We filmed together one time. But
Kobe's one of the twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael's getting me a backstage pass, and so I'm gonna do that, and then see whatever their show is. See how to become them.
Yeah.
Without them knowing.
Yeah.
Kind of make money off their trademark, their image, their likeness.
I mean, just the fact that you be backstage, post a few on those on Friday Pickleball. This guy will be like, that guy's playing me again. He is part of Dude Perfect.
Okay, I knew it. Okay, I just had the city wrong.
Like maybe as they're walking out on stage, like get Michael to film you walking just behind them, 6 or 7 steps to where you don't actually walk out on stage, but it looks like, the video stops in the continuation of you.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Don't hate that strategy.
Don't hate the strategy. So,
what else should we talk about? The reason I went to bed so early last night is because I made a poor decision the night before. Rachel and I went to see Oppenheimer at 10:30. A lot of previews. Movie doesn't go on until 11. Gets done at 2. Getting home at 2:30. Then go to the early service at church the next morning, 8 a.m. service, because I got the Brookridge Cup.
And your church is not close.
Church ain't close. Movie wasn't super close. So anyway, got about 3.5 hours of sleep or so the night before. But got to see Oppenheimer. And the girls got to see Barbie, who you'll hear from soon.
Yeah.
But
scale of 1 to 10, Oppenheimer.
Oh, I don't know. 7 or 8 or so, probably.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Christopher Nolan. So you kind of know what you're getting. It's got to be awesome. It's got to be cool. It's on an IMAX, so it looks amazing. It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
The music was awesome.
Is it Hans Zimmer?
I don't know. Good question.
Feels like they go together.
They like each other.
Yeah.
Nolan's kind of got his people.
Is Christopher Nolan Inception?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, the music was awesome. And
did you know Hans Zimmer also does Prince of Egypt?
Yes. I learned that somewhat recently.
Yeah.
Honestly, that might be one of the best things I've ever said is really hyping up Prince of Egypt before there were any memes about it, before I knew Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack. It's like, man, I'm so proud of myself for saying that years ago. But it's a 3-hour-long movie with not a lot of action. So with that in mind, it's like, yeah, this held my interest for sure. But at the same time,
it's late.
It is. It's a 3-hour movie, and it's a little hard to follow at times. There's a lot of last names and Europeans and British accents. Could have used some subtitles. I'm getting old, dude. Yeah. Subtitles would have been nice.
Dude, I would say I am a below average at just following names and paying attention to that kind of detail in general. Sometimes halfway through the movie, they'll be like, dude, this is Drew's, that's Drew's long lost daughter. I'm like, which one's Drew?
I don't even know there was a Drew.
I didn't know. Yeah, which
are you saying you drew something with your hand?
Oh, like a sketch artist? Yeah, I'm really bad at that anyway, and so I might have given up. Often I'll just give up and be like, I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
I don't really understand what's going on right now, but I'll figure it out. Or I'll just lean over to Kathryn and be like, what's going on here? Yeah.
Drew Barrymore.
And so often Kathryn will be like, I don't know. Let's just figure it out.
Anyway, at the movies, you can't pause it. You can't look it up real quick. You just gotta bear with it. And anyway, we walked out of the theater and Rachel goes, "You're gonna need to explain to me what has happened for the last 3 hours."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
0 for 2 for Rachel the last couple movies, huh?
And then I learned that Caitlin and Braden saw it the same night. So I talked to her the next day. I was like, what'd you think? She's like, I thought it was good, but I had to ask Braden a lot of like what happened.
Really?
So that I'd say small sample size, but that might be a common sentiment, like a little hard to follow.
Is that kind of, I feel like I never saw Dunkirk. Maybe you didn't either, but I feel like that was a review of that one too, of like, I was kind of confused the whole time. I don't really, Dunkirk, maybe like they had weird timeline going back and forth or something like that. But like, yeah, anyway, maybe Nolan's getting a little too, tight with his britches.
Or maybe
Is that a phrase?
He's just smarter than me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're normal.
You got to dumb it down for America.
I mean, 237 is the change for 260.
I did. I knew it quickly.
Yeah. 3.
But yeah, I think it's fair if it's a movie like Inception or Interstellar, you're like bending time and dreams. Like I think it's fair to be confused about this. But this is like pretty straightforward.
It's a true story.
Yeah, true story. Just like
Yeah.
historical, kind of fiction a little bit. And it's like, kind of had trouble following it there
Really?
towards the end. I don't know. Okay. All right, whatever. But it was still good. It was fun.
So
Josh
yes-
Peck is in it. Fun.
Which one's that?
He's the one from Jake and Josh.
Oh, the guy that used to be big, now he's skinny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
YouTube blogger.
Yeah.
He's in it.
Cool.
A lot of people. A lot
Serious
of fun people
role?
in it. Mm-hmm.
He's not just like cracking jokes.
He's Megan.
Brother! I never watched that show. Okay, so 7 or 8 out of 10, that means you would recommend I go see it. Yes?
Yeah, I'd say if you're like in the mood to see a movie, I'd say go into it like
I don't know if I'm that excited to see it though.
like go into it being like, hey, I gotta pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a little confusing. But yeah, overall, yeah, definitely a good movie.
Okay, worth it to see in theaters, or should I just wait? Like, was the IMAX experience elevating it that much?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
The sound was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking myself into it. Yeah, you should go see it.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go see it tonight.
Let's go see. Yeah, I mean, like in the grand scheme of all the movies that have ever been made, oh, totally. It's a good movie.
Good.
But I think when you compare it to like Christopher Nolan, like Dark Knight Rises,
Yeah.
Interstellar, it's like those are some of my favorite, like top 10 favorite movies ever, maybe.
I've never seen Interstellar.
Okay, it's pretty good.
Let's go see that.
I would see that with you.
Okay. Aztec Theater. Let's just rent it out.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey, dude. You love Matthew McConaughey.
I do love Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
I do love Matthew McConaughey.
You say it three
Just like
times,
on
just like him.
skip, yeah.
All right.
All right.
I do love Matthew McConaughey. Anyway,
I
I feel like
watched-
I've been talking a lot, so
No,
go
yeah.
crazy.
We talked about this a little bit already because I was just so excited to tell people. But I watched a classic. I think I talked about last week. We watched Finding Nemo.
Oh, yeah.
Friday night movie night was
Touch the
Finding
butt.
Nemo. And yeah, I wasn't down there. I was helping Rosie at the beginning with dinner. It was just me and the 3 kids. And so I've got this strategy of like, I know what I'm doing here. You know, I'm flowing. I'm doing everything. So they're downstairs. Got them TV trays. Remember TV trays, dude?
Yes, dude, had those.
Oh yeah, I had the TV
loved them.
tray, and then I had each of their meals on there, and so they could eat while they watched the movie. And then Rosie and I were upstairs. I was feeding her because she's not gonna do that. She's 1. So anyway, so I missed the touch the butt thing. Honestly, okay, because we don't say butt in our family. We
Bumper.
say I don't even know what we say.
Heiny?
Booty. I don't know.
You don't know what you say, huh?
Maybe we say bottom. It doesn't come up that often.
Rump.
Yeah, it's rump. Rump roast. No,
I love rump.
Oh, my rump hurt. It's like just here, Bo. Yeah, hurt my rump a little.
Fell off the trampoline on my rump.
Yeah. Yeah, rumps only. Anyway, but yeah, loved watching Finding Nemo with the kids. Specifically, I mean, Hattie had already seen like half of it, and she like listened to the story on audio, and so she kind of knew what was going on. So like, she was narrating the whole thing the whole time. She's like, yeah, so Dory has short-term memory loss, so that's why she's saying that, or whatever.
And is Bo okay with that?
Yeah, Bo.
He likes the added
I
commentary.
don't know if Bo hears anything. Like Bo gets so little screen time that when he has a screen in front of him, he is mesmerized by this thing, dude. He's just like,
I've seen it a couple times, and
Yeah.
he is locked in.
oh yeah, Hattie was the same way, and still is kind of. But when those turtles came, dude, that was my favorite part with my kids for sure. Like, it was awesome in the moment, but then afterwards, like the movie got over, they were loving it. They were so happy that Marlin found Nemo. Spoiler alert. And and we read a book, and before we read it, all of a sudden Bo's just going, dude. And I was like, we should watch the turtle part again, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So we went back, and Hattie was so impressed that we could like go to a specific part of the movie, like the chapters thing. She didn't know about
Really?
that, or it didn't seem to, at least. And so we watched it, and then probably 10 times in a row we did, give me some fin, noggin, dude. And of course, Bo, being the just rough and tumble, lead-footed kid that he is, just noggined like Tom Brady does before every single football game. Like, give me some fin, and then you just go noggin. And just nail me. And I was like, oh, good one, buddy. Nice.
Like somehow it's not hurting him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just laughing about it a little bit. But Hattie's smart enough to be like, Bo, I'm not going to do noggin with you. I'm only going to do it with Dad. But I mean, we like read a book, like all three of us on the couch. And then like we triple noggin together, It was just a sweet time. And yeah, there's a line in there, are you looking for the EAC? And he's like, you're riding it, dude. And, Bo loves that. So he said that all the time. You're riding it, dude. So it was just like one of those like iconic movies in my childhood to an extent. I was a little bit older when it came out, but at the same time, it's like Finding Nemo's a classic, a modern day classic. And so it was fun to like introduce that to them because so many Disney movies that we've let our kids watch are so much more like the classics, like the Snow Whites and the Cinderella and Peter Pan, Robin Hood, all those kind of things. So this was a fun one, like new modern classic. And
this is my classic.
This is
millennials classic.
This is from me. You understand? So anyway, that was fun. And still to this day, we're noggin.
That's so fun. I forgot how fun the turtles are.
So fun.
It's also funny that you were like, hey, should we watch the turtle part again? And Hattie's thinking, dang, we're going to have to watch this whole movie just to get the turtle part.
Yeah, well, she knows fast forward. She knows that. But she did not realize you could like literally like skip there.
To it.
Yeah. So anyway, it was awesome. It was so much fun. Boom.
That's fun.
And just, Bo just gladiatoring and just going.
I can imagine it.
Oh my gosh.
I want to noggin with him, but I gotta be prepared.
You gotta be careful for it. But
fun.
Anyway.
I think I have a story that's sponsored.
Ooh, I have a sponsored theme story as well for this.
Wow. For Cozy Earth.
No.
Oh, fun.
That's for Wednesday.
Really?
I have one.
All right, sorry.
CozyEarth.com though. Free ad.
I gotta go.
I have one for GoodRangers.com.
Okay, you do yours.
Okay.
I'll do mine later for the Wednesday episode.
Okay, let's just be vulnerable here.
Okay,
but just you and me. Let's just talk like this so people don't understand what we're saying.
All right, and we're action.
Okay. Yeah. We're sponsored by Good Ranchers. GoodRangers.com. You guys know they're American meat delivered. We'll talk about it in just a second. I had some Good Ranchers Wagyu beef burgers maybe a week ago. Okay. And then more recently, we had some sausage patties, not from Good Ranchers. Sorry. They were just a local farmer's market thing. Okay. Sue me, but don't. Anyway, we had sausage patties one night and they were so good, but Kathryn didn't make very many of them because Good Ranchers gives you way more, quantity for what you buy. We didn't have, we're poor, so we couldn't afford much sausage patties. So anyway, I'm cleaning up, the kids are in the bath after dinner. I'm cleaning up and I go down to clean up everything in the table. I see on the ground, Rosie, who's kind of notorious for throwing food on the ground.
I've seen it.
There was a sausage patty, little piece right by her chair. And I was like, well, I didn't get that much sausage patty. I'm going to eat this sausage patty right now. Pick it up, put it in my mouth, start chewing. Wagyu beef burger from like 4 days earlier. And guess what? It was still amazing.
Swallowed it.
Because it was from GoodRangers.com.
What a sponsored story.
It was that good, baby.
That's pretty funny.
So yeah, if you don't know,
awesome.
We are sponsored by Good Ranchers. If you don't know what Good Ranchers is, they bring the best steak, the best chicken, and now the best pork right to your table, deliver it straight to your door.
Prime pork.
Prime pork. What is that? What's prime pork?
Well, it's like prime steak, more marbling.
Yes.
Which, I mean, they don't say, hey, this one's for all the marbles for nothing.
Nope.
They're talking about the marbling and prime pork.
Yep.
Hey, last game, guys, this is for all the marbling.
Yep. Come on, guys. Yeah.
At Good Ranchers corporate and like internally, they do a lot of games for all the marbling.
Yeah. You just see them over there just flicking their thumbs. Come on, guys. This is for all the marbling. You can flick your thumb at this prime pork and it will feel tender. 25% more tender, actually.
Yeah, it's tenderer and has better coloring.
Yes. We just got the pork in the mail and I am so pumped.
Get your marbles on.
They got
dude.
Italian sausage. They got bratwurst in there. They got pork chops.
Mamma
bone
mia.
in, bone out. Hello. I think pork gets a bad rap sometimes because it's not always prime pork. Because Good Ranchers is the only place you can get prime pork.
Guess what? This is Deion Sanders pork. This is prime time pork.
Prime prime pork. I don't know. Ha! I'm like doing like a sprinkler, like prime pork.
It is prime pork from goodranchers.com.
Yes.
Goodranchers.com.
Goodranchers.com.
.com.
Yeah, we have a promo code 30% off with GRKC.
$30 off.
$30 off. Oh my gosh, that's probably even more. Sometimes, depending on mental math. $30 off GRKC, American Meat Delivered, goodranchers.com. If you know it, you love it. If you don't know it yet, you're missing out.
Quack 'em.
Quack 'em.
Cool. I think with that said, should we get into our...
Well, if we're going to get into it, let's make sure that they love goodranchers.com as well. Do you guys love goodranchers.com?
Oh.
Yes, we do. It's the best. I'm so thankful that they sponsor our podcast.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
The full website?
Goodranchers.com. Yeah.
Okay. Well, come on in here, ladies.
Yeah, ladies! Woohoo!
The hat is fun.
It is.
It is
Hey,
cool to
Kathryn,
see it
it
in
is.
action.
Wait.
No, you have to earn your right. Okay.
Yeah, wow,
Kathryn,
both
tell
very
a
opinionated.
knock-knock joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Oh,
Santa.
Okay. Santa who?
Santa Claus.
Dang it, I hit the wrong one. Santa Claus.
all right, Kathryn. You get to choose one button to push because
Right
you
now?
told us that joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Any of them that you want.
Somebody say anything.
And that's what I told him. That-
Nailed it.
Never heard that one. I haven't either. That might be my new favorite.
What
Also,
is
these
it? Like
buttons are weird.
rewinding?
What do you
Okay.
guys think it is?
Rewinding.
No.
A zipper?
Yeah.
A zipper. You guys don't know what this is?
No.
No.
It's like the noise
Let
you
me
make
see.
when it's like a record scratch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, when I first heard it, though,
Oh.
I thought Rachel was just moving her zipper the way because
Oh,
that's
really?
exactly like what zippers sound like.
You're
Okay.
so supportive of your wife.
I'm kidding. Zippers are silent,
He
are
was
they
really
not?
supportive of me. I'm the one that said zipper.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You said, what did you say?
It's like in a movie, something
Oh, rewind.
rewinding. Like
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the day
rewinding.
starts over.
Yeah, yeah.
Rewinding. The day starts over.
Like a Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Whoa, the day just started over.
But
I kind of hear it now that you say it.
Thank you.
You'd be like, okay, I messed up that knock knock joke. Let me try again.
Okay.
New
Try
favorite
again.
button.
Try again.
On the knock knock joke?
Mhm.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. Santa Claus who?
Santa Claus 2.
Nice.
Why did none of them have names?
What do you mean names?
What do you want them to
Yeah,
have?
like you
label.
just memorize what
Yeah.
they are?
It's kind of fun. You forget every week, and then you kind of explore around.
Yeah.
And go, that's the blue one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That one's the zipper.
But
Yeah.
two of them look the
Zipper.
same. Actually, the red and orange look the same as the yellow and yellow.
Absolutely.
So the way I remember it is the yellow that's on the top right
Is-
and the yellow on the bottom left
Are
in
different.
completely different parts of the thing.
Oh, okay.
Do we get to try them or what?
Throughout the episode, just feel free to touch, hit the buttons. Okay.
I already forgot which one was the zipper.
Perfect.
I think green.
First question.
Yeah.
We asked
Lime
you
green.
guys to ask the girls questions. This one comes from Gracie. She said, we know a lot about Jake and Brad's movie taste, but what do you two like? Are the guys and girls' favorite movies similar?
Our least favorite might be similar.
yeah, that's for sure. Our current least favorite. What is your favorite?
Oh man, I could do like a top 5 maybe.
Is it like Shawshank?
Probably up there? Gladiator, Tommy Boy, Ocean's 11. Remember the Titans?
I do love
Home
Tommy Boy.
Alone.
I've
Sandlot.
never seen one of those you said.
Talking-
Gladiator. The just Gladiator.
Gladiator. Gladiator.
Gladiator. I've also never seen Last of the Mohicans.
Okay.
Oh.
There was another.
What? You've never seen Last of the Mohicans?
I feel like there was like several during that time period. That's like the greatest movie ever, and
Yeah.
I never saw them.
That's okay.
What's your answer though? Let's hear.
To my
some.
favorite?
Yeah. I know.
Well, my like all-time favorite movie is Gone with the Wind, and it has been that for like a long time.
Fun.
Yeah, very random, not very fun actually, but
Not very fun.
well, I mean, I just feel like nobody. I don't
Oh, is
know.
it like
That's
controversial?
lame. I just feel like it's lame.
Oh,
now.
it's like old school?
Yeah. Anyway, Rachel?
Yeah, it doesn't have any special effects.
Yeah. no.
Yeah.
Special effects.
No rewind. Start
no,
the day over.
no starting those days over.
Nothing like
True
that.
story. Kathryn and I went to Gone with the Wind. They had like a showing of it in the theaters. And do you know it's like pretty long movie.
I know it's a big, thick book.
It's like 3.5 hours.
So I'm watching it, trying to be a supportive boyfriend, husband, whatever I was at the time.
I know, I forget. We might have just been
And
dating.
yeah, probably. The fact that I went says a lot. But yeah, it seemed like it was like nearing the end and getting over, and then it stops and it's intermission. And I'm
Brad
like,
could not get
"Aw."
over it.
it was one of those things where like, I can do it, no
intermission.
problem. This is fine. And then it was like, this is too much.
Wait, there was intermission at a movie theater?
Yeah,
Well, because it's like part
like
of
an
the movie.
old school. They
You
used to
know?
do that a lot. I think.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, doesn't that have an intermission in it?
Doesn't it, guys? You guys are big
Uh,
Seven Brides,
yes.
Seven Brothers.
Is that
people.
the sequel to 27 Dresses?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
They use the 27 dresses for the Seven Brides, Seven Brothers.
Yeah.
okay.
Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Rachel, what's your
Oh,
favorite movie?
Bridesmaids.
In a similar category to Catherine's, maybe Dumb and Dumber.
Let's go.
I don't watch movies a ton. We maybe had like 4 movies growing up, and the B movie was one of them, and that's not going to be my answer.
4
Never
movies?
seen that one.
We never had any movies.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why you guys are so active, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Gunner's like a very like anti-movie, like does not really enjoy them. Like gets too antsy. Do you get antsy when
Oh,
you watch
yeah,
them?
yeah.
Really?
Like, yeah, a series is much better for me because you can just watch a quick episode, do something
Yes.
else.
A lot of intermissions.
A lot of intermissions.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And that's why Gunner can do a backflip on a wakeboard. And
Exactly.
We can't.
Me
watch
too.
too
No,
many
I
movies.
cannot.
Yeah,
And that's
Rachel
why
too.
Gunner's wife goes to see movies with other people.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it. Least favorite movie.
Barbie.
Barbie.
I'll just say it.
Barbie, and then tied with, what was that movie you made me watch at my house at one time?
You watched the first 10 minutes of Rush Hour 2, and we're making
He
fun
spent
of
like
it.
a half hour. We were at my parents' house. First time you met them, probably.
Oh.
He just spent so long looking for a movie, and you ended up deciding Rush Hour 2.
Mhm.
And I've never seen the first. I've never
I've
seen any
never
of the others.
seen either of those. Nope. Never.
Didn't we resonate like that? I randomly watched it the same week. Like,
yeah.
They kind of did the same thing where I was like, I don't know what I guess Rush Hour 2. And I think you might have even been like, what are you watching?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Rachel's like, what are you watching a kung fu movie? I was like, it's not kung fu. Chris Tucker.
Carter, they're coming for us. It's so good. Jackie Chan is amazing. Anyway. Oh, hey!
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so y'all went to see Barbie.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Good to know you can
Yeah,
stop
that's how
it.
you do it.
Yeah. It's podcast.
Rachel comes in here when she's home alone. It's like,
Yeah, messing around. Went to see Barbie. You guys got dressed up, which is so like you.
Yeah, we did.
my
Yeah.
idea.
I was
Very,
already planning
very
on
much
doing it.
not.
It was not just the two of you. There was like what, 80 of you, 70, something like that.
Yeah,
A
there was
group of
a
you.
Oh, yeah. Wow, good.
Thanks.
Wow, yeah.
So tell us
lot.
more
So
about your
Barbie? Oh,
experience.
sorry.
Yeah.
Barbie.
Barbie.
What? Okay, let's
Just talk about the movie.
what's it about? How about that?
It's about Barbie.
Give us
Oh
the
my gosh.
And Ken.
And-
Well, you have to start a sentence somehow.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't just
yes.
get the paragraph in
Yeah,
one sentence, okay?
Yeah. Barbie
Good
and
for you.
Ken, and they live in Barbie land with all the other Barbies. And all the
And
other
they're all
Kens.
called Barbie.
They
Yeah,
are
they're all
trying
called
to just
Barbie.
So
say
you
Barbie
wake
the whole
up,
time.
Barbie wakes up, and
And
they're
it's kind of like
hi
the-
Barbie,
Hi, Barbie.
hey
Hi,
Barbie.
Hey, Barbie.
So everybody's Barbie. All
Yeah.
the boys are Ken.
All the boys are-
There's one Alan.
Yeah.
Okay, but Kathryn, like when she came home, she tried to explain the plot to me, and I don't understand.
I don't know
It's
the plot.
the hardest plot to explain.
I don't know it. I don't know if there was a
Barbie,
plot.
all of a sudden, they're having a party, and all of a sudden, first off, she hates Ken, which is weird because Barbie and Ken. you
Right.
know?
You would think.
Also, other side note, real quick, I was waiting that whole movie for the Barbie song. I'm a Barbie
yeah.
girl. Never. Not till the very end, and Nicki Minaj is singing it.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that version.
Yeah, have you?
Fun. Yeah. Came on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds different.
but that's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I feel like that should have been like the opening, like at the dance when they're like at the whatever,
definitely.
like put on the Barbie.
That would have
song.
been great.
That would have been the time. Anyway, Barbie hates Ken, and so at this like party, all of a sudden she's like, "Do y'all ever think about dying?" And it ooh, that happens. That happens. That happens. And Evan, it's like, no, oh my gosh, Barbie, what's wrong with you? And so then she's like sad, or no, then the next day she like her shower comes on cold and her milk is expired and all these things, and she falls off her house and she's like, what's happening to me?
She falls off her house.
The things that happens. And so she's like, I gotta go visit Weird Barbie, which was funny.
Weird Barbie was funny because we all had a Weird Barbie.
Explain.
Weird Barbie is like the Barbie who has her hair cut really weird because like the little girl cut it. Like
Yeah.
I cut my Barbie's hair and it never goes back normal. Her makeup was all smudged. She had a weird outfit on.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
had a weird Barbie. So
That's
that was funny
relatable.
to include.
And
Yeah.
what was her name?
Weird Barbie.
Oh, gotcha. I thought her name was Midge.
No,
Oh.
Midge is the pregnant one.
Yeah.
Oh. And Midge, same height as everyone else. I was thinking shorter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ah.
sure. Makes sense. Tubbo's not, just,
But again, Weird Barbie,
Mitch.
like I feel like that could have been really funny. And it was funny for a second. And then they did nothing else like with Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie somehow had a ton of wisdom from the real world.
Which was odd.
what?
I don't know how she
What do you
got
think
that.
her name's Weird Barbie for?
I don't know. Anyway,
thanks.
so anyway, Weird Barbie's like, yeah, you're having these thoughts because the girl that you're connected with that's playing with you is sad. So you need to go to the real world and help her. And that's as much of a plot line as there was, and then it just goes downhill from there.
Okay. Yeah, so the idea is like Barbie goes to the real world.
Yeah.
And then Weird. From what I understood, like you said, like Will Ferrell's in it, but it's like, what was Will Ferrell?
But nobody
really
knows
doing in
why
there?
he's really there.
Yeah, I have no clue why Will Ferrell was involved.
His whole character was odd.
So
He's a
you're-
CEO of Mattel.
He at first is trying to get Barbie to be back in the package,
yeah,
like into her box,
that's right.
because she's not supposed to be in the real world. Because he's a CEO of Mattel, and then Barbie ends up going back to Barbie Land, but he follows her there. But that's what he was trying to do the whole
Because
time.
he's
was get
like,
her
we've
back to
still
Barbie
got to
Land.
chase her. And I was like, but she's back. Why are you?
So his role really didn't make sense,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even that funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It just feels like I think we talked about the other night, like people had like one little idea for the movie, and then there was like 5 other people that all had ideas as well, and then they just threw them all in.
It's like,
Yeah.
we'll throw
Like,
them all
I don't
in,
know, I
and
don't wanna-
surely people
yeah.
won't notice any of the holes in that plot, or like no one's gonna be worried about things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So not as good as Dumb and Dumber or
And the
Gone with
ending?
the Wind.
No, not as good. I'm giving away things, I guess, but
I
the
don't.
ending didn't even make sense. Like it didn't even she didn't really stop having those thoughts.
No,
Like she brought the girl and her mom back to Barbie Land. I don't know why she did that.
I have no idea.
And then she decides that she wants to be real, I guess. And so she goes to the real world where people die. So I don't know. Not a fan, really, is what we're saying.
Okay,
here.
so what you're saying is don't go see it.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Maybe Oppenheimer? Yes or no on Oppenheimer?
Oh, yeah.
It was
Jake
good. I
talked
think.
about it. Was it before this?
I've done about 6 podcasts today,
Okay.
and this is another one. So yeah, I've talked about it a few
So who
times.
knows?
Okay. Okay.
I think it was great,
Yeah. Okay.
but I was so lost in a lot of it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
I
That's
think
what
I
they
should
said.
have had more of a background on it.
Which is
Who
ironic
people
because
were.
you had Oppenheimer guru over
You
here
know,
who did a school project on
I don't know.
Oppenheimer in 5th grade.
I'm Oppenheimer guru.
No, you had a shirt one time that said Oppenheimer. I remember it.
Like how you can be in a Facebook group and you can have a little badge that says like conversation starter
Right.
or whatever. Mine just
Yeah.
says Oppenheimer guru.
Yes.
Oppenheimer guru, yeah.
Jake Triplett. Oppenheimer guru. Okay, well that's fun. Thank you for the Barbie review. It sounds like it's everyone loves this. Even like Rotten Tomatoes 90%. It's getting great
Yeah.
reviews, but for some reason it just didn't resonate with you guys. So I think we should do our schmores this week with the girls. Actually, what do we even call this?
Yeah. We'll call it the Barbie Awards.
The Barbie Awards.
Schmores, Yeah.
Everyone loves it but me.
Well, yeah, the term for that should be Barbie from now on.
Oh yeah, that's just a Barbie for me.
Dude, that's honestly I'm pretty Barbied out by that one.
That one Barbies me.
Yeah, that one Barbies me
Oh,
out.
nice.
Dude.
I don't know. Everyone loves it. I don't get it. It Barbies me.
I like that. We create new terms. Kind
Cool.
of like eat the hot dog.
Yeah.
Hey man, just eat the hot dog.
just suck it up. Eat
Just-
the hot dog.
Just
Suck it
yeah,
down.
that's a Barbie for me. Yeah.
Headphones are off for Kathryn. She's had
I
enough.
know. Just for the moment, they might go back on. It's just
what does
hard.
it sound like that?
It's like normal.
What's
Like I'm
it
talking.
sound
Like
like?
I'm talking to y'all.
Yeah.
With these
Just-
on, it's more like.
I'm gonna be a little annoying though whenever you're not talking in the mic.
But
now.
do you see how close I am?
I do.
Talking into this
All right.
mic.
Okay. So Barbies,
Yes.
Barbie s'mores.
Barbie Schmores. This is the Aaron from The Office thinking about Holly. Like, I'm sorry. I don't get it.
a
I
great
don't
part.
get it.
I don't get it.
Don't get it.
Yeah.
What does she say when Holly first walks in? She like assumes she's like,
She's a good, great cook or something.
yeah.
That's so great. Yeah. So,
Okay. So our Schmores. Everyone loves it but me. What's the order, Kathryn?
Order is Rachel, Brad, Jake, Kathryn.
Okay.
Okay.
Fun.
Fun.
on.
Sorry.
Rachel, start it off.
Okay.
Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, Kathryn. Oh.
There's a clear 1-1.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Oh,
We're
yes.
all thinking it.
Yes.
Just go-
Barbie. Just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even write that one down.
Okay.
Everyone. I mean, we're all.
Sorry.
thinking
I'm
it.
so sorry, Rachel.
Borderline say it on 3.
Yeah. 1.
Okay, I will say it.
Yeah.
This isn't my number one, but I want to see what everybody else says, and then I'll come back to my.
What?
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
okay. I like it. I do.
I don't understand getting your nails done.
Oh, sure.
And I think it's-
Dang it. Take that one off the list.
That's the obvious one.
Yeah.
I think it's because I had to do it quite a bit leading up to the wedding, but it costs a ton of money,
Yeah.
and it's good for maybe 2 days, and it hurts so bad to get it done. You have to like keep going back to get it done the right way, otherwise you ruin your nails like this. Like I still have a line from the wedding nails because it hurts so bad.
What-
I agree with you on 90% of that. Yours only lasts for 2 days.
I mean, I think I'm rough with my hands.
Yeah, you must be.
I
Are
hit
you
them on things.
You're a
digging in the
woodworker.
ground?
Maybe.
I hit him on things.
I do. I chip
Because
them
I feel
instantly.
like normally it's like at least a solid week.
Mm-hmm.
What hurts?
That's
I
probably
don't
right.
understand. Like,
Oh,
Like
getting them taken off.
just taking them off because they're so glued or stuck or whatever they use on. It
I
like
see.
you honestly you tear like a layer of your nail
Yeah.
off with it,
No,
and
no,
then
no,
it's,
no,
you
no.
could like bend
Yeah.
it.
All right.
It's all
all right.
Yeah,
so you
let
have
me
to
see.
keep
I
going
thought you were gonna
back.
be like, they're really tough
Yeah.
on the edge of your nails.
No,
no,
no.
it's
they
a
are-
full nail.
That I would love to get my nails done consistently for the rest of my life, except for the fact of getting them off. Like
Okay.
I hate.
So what I'm
I
learning-
hate it. I hate it.
What I'm learning
agree.
right now is that when you say get your nails done, you don't mean like somebody like refines the nails you already have and just paints them. You are literally getting new nails on
Well,
top.
no, because that's what I did for the wedding because it hurt so many times before.
Okay.
So I was like, can you just like do, I don't even know what it's called, gel maybe?
Uh-huh.
Just like the most simple thing. And even that I had to get like taken off by
Yeah.
them because
Okay.
it's intense. And to add on to that, pointy nails. I don't get that.
Oh, like just the idea of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of times when people do get their nails done, they get
They
fake
get-
ones and then they get the really long
They're
ones.
pointy.
You can't do anything with it.
That's
I
good.
agree.
Yeah.
I
Good
agree.
word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
It really is good.
That was the clear number one that we were all
It's
thinking.
off the board.
Oh, I need to write these down. Okay. My number one pick is going to be the beverage that seems like is sweeping the nation, has for thousands of years, wine. I don't get it.
Mm.
I don't get it one
Dang,
bit.
I should have had.
People go gallivanting to Napa Valley, California, getting so excited to drink this wine. And I'm like, there's no way that is worth it to me. I don't get it at all.
I agree.
I like other alcohol okay, to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I would enjoy drinking that. If someone offered me wine, I'd say, I'd take a water, please. Water's just fine. I just don't get it.
But it's an acquired taste. That's
Great.
what they all say.
That's
It's an
fine.
acquired taste. I
yeah.
don't want to acquire that taste.
I mean, I can.
I'm doing my stand-up bit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
Is that what
crazy.
you say?
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't know if I was doing that bit when I did my show in Kansas City, so you might not have ever heard it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
it was about that. It's about how silly it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things that tasted great the first time you had them. You
Yeah.
don't need to
Yeah.
acquire any of them.
And I feel like it'd be one thing. I don't know, people are going to argue with me on this, but I feel like it'd be one thing if it's healthy, which I know there's a little bit of argument. but-
Antioxidants.
Yeah,
Stanley
okay.
said it in the office.
But,
For the
very good.
antioxidant.
But, because I mean, I feel like there are healthy things I do that I'm like, that doesn't taste very good, but it's good for me.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
but not
I
wine.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome,
Is it me next or you next? I forget what you said.
Jacob.
Me.
Except now I have to do 2 in a row.
Yeah, double.
I hate that I did that to myself. Ugh.
I'm gonna go Marvel movies.
Good.
Hmm.
I like to make a clear differentiation between superhero movies because I think The Dark Knight Rises, Christopher Nolan, Awesome.
Ah.
really well done.
I was about to like jokingly be like, so DC movies are okay. But maybe
Okay.
DC movies are. I don't know the difference.
I guess I'm really only taking out like Batman, Christopher
Superhero
Nolan,
movies minus the Christian Bale Batmans.
minus The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Just don't get it. And I've seen some of them. Saw a couple Iron Mans, similar to Barbie. I really was waiting for them to play Iron Man the whole
Yeah.
time.
Right?
They do
Yeah.
it at the end credits.
Yeah,
in
I
Iron
think they
Man
do at the
3 or
very
something.
end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like they're cool. There's some action. There's a little bit of comedy thrown in. But to make like $800 million or whatever they do every time a new one comes out, it's like
Yeah.
that's crazy that type of art is that valuable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That to me is like, I don't get it. I am shocked that it can be that popular. Just a
Good word.
surface level action movie.
That is a good pick, and that is an honest pick from you. You've told me that a lot.
Yeah.
You're so honest, Jake. Honest Jake. That's what we'll call
That's
you.
what
But you
call
need to
it.
watch Guardians
what
of the
I'll call you.
Galaxy too because it's funny.
Is it?
It
Okay,
is.
we really liked the first one. Remember?
I like
Uh-huh.
Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
Yeah. I liked it too.
Every time
It
I
was good.
watch them, I'm always like, okay, yeah, I enjoyed myself in that experience. but I never get excited to watch a superhero movie. I'm with you on that, Jake. Like, it's just like, I don't get why these, like, so many people are like, dude, have you seen the new Thor yet? Oh, have you seen Ant-Man? It's like, oh, never would I ever.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok, bro.
What's the new one we saw a preview for? Blue Beetle.
Oh, I don't
Beetle
even
Man?
remember.
You seen
Something
Beetle
like
Man?
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Beetle Boy.
Beetle Boy? Maybe that's it. I don't know.
I don't know, but maybe that's it. Maybe.
It's not Beetle Boy.
I don't know.
All right, Kathryn, you get 2 picks here.
Dang, 2 in a row.
Give me 2 of your Barbies.
Okay.
Know that.
This is another thing that you watch. So it's in the same vein. It's not a movie. It's a show.
Okay.
It is called Tiger King.
Oh,
my God.
Wow.
Man, everybody's loving that right now.
The whole country's talking about Tiger King.
Ooh, zing. Oh, where's it? Is there a zinger?
Yeah. Right, that one.
What? Oh, shoot, I can't hear.
It did zing and then it clapped.
Zing. Yeah, Tiger King.
Yeah, you were really bothered by
I
Tiger
had
King.
zero interest in it when it first came out in the beginning of COVID, and everybody in the world watched it. I didn't. Not out of principle. I just was like, I don't have any interest to watch that. And so I think it was like a year later. I was like, I think I'll watch Tiger King now. And I did. And even then I thought, this is weird. These people are weird.
You were not entertained by how wildly gross they were.
No.
And I think everyone else
it
in
was
the
for
world
a
was
few
like,
minutes, and I was
can't
like,
believe
okay,
these people are real.
I get it, but I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, what is it again? Everybody loves it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is that what we say?
Yeah.
Okay.
The crazy thing is that Tiger King takes place in Oklahoma, and those people in Oklahoma and where you're from in Texas, no offense, they remind me so much
I'm
of
about
each
to be
other.
offended.
I know, but you live really close to the Oklahoma border, so we have experienced a lot of Oklahoma. Maybe I shouldn't say Texas people are like this, but I'm just saying I resonate. I was like, I know people like these people in this documentary.
Because those people come down to Sherman to
Exactly.
the Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
but
thought
they're
you would be
still the
entertained by it.
Oklahomans.
I know. I should. I take back the Texas.
No offense, guys. All you people out there. Yes. Anyway, Tiger King is my number 1. My number two.
Dancing around a little bit.
I know.
Barbie.
I'm so bad at this. Okay, my number 2, we're going with a snack food.
Oh, sure.
We're going with bugles.
Okay.
Oh.
Never in my life have I enjoyed those.
Okay.
Everybody puts them on their fingers,
Yeah,
the long
pointy
nails.
nails.
Yeah, pointy nails.
Ugh.
Have I loved them?
Don't mention it.
They were such a thing.
I don't know how many people love bugles.
Really? You do?
What?
Yeah.
You've never eaten bugles.
You were eating and watching Tiger King just the other night.
I don't think I've eaten a bugle since I was 5 years old.
That is not true.
No.
You've eaten them since you've been married.
No, we haven't.
And you loved them.
No, I haven't.
Yes, it's true.
I would pick 18 other snacks before bugles.
Really?
Yeah.
If Brad's
18.
bitty-
At
Oh,
least.
yeah.
And I'm talking in the same category, not
I do
not
50.
not
Tell me
chocolate covered
15.
pretzels. I'm talking
Yeah, really.
huh?
Nothing.
What do you
Nate-
say?
What do you say?
What do you say to me? Huh? What do you say to me? I could figure it out. I could easily. Yeah. Everything else similar to Chex Mix, Gardettos, Doritos, every kind of Dorito.
What about the snack mix from the wedding?
Of course.
Bugles in
That doesn't mean
I didn't eat the bugles.
I bet.
I honestly don't
Picked
even
them
remember
out.
if I had this. I think I did have this.
Honestly, the
That was the
bugles are
thing I was
pretty good in
excited
it.
No, never.
Okay.
With the seasoning.
All right, Jacob.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
All right.
Wait,
My
that's my
pick is going to be hating Nickelback. Everyone
Ah.
loves. What was that face?
I've thought about that before.
Yeah.
I agree.
You had a
I feel
wild
like all of a
face.
sudden it was like a thing.
Oh yeah, people do it in person. They do it online. They're such a common punching bag, punch sign, anything.
Yeah.
And I really get it. They have so many hit songs. They are more successful than I would say 98% of people who claim to be musicians. Probably.
And back in the day, people liked him, right?
I did like them back when
See?
I could illegally
Yeah.
download.
Back in the day, people
This
liked
is how
him.
you remind me it was a good song.
Give it to us.
Never made it as a blind man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Yeah, it was a good song.
Great song.
Yeah, it was on many a burn CDRs
Oh
back
yeah.
in the day.
Do the
No, I do not like Photograph.
Oh come on.
That's when they did go downhill for me.
Oh, come
I did.
on.
I was a hater of Nickelback.
Oh, come on.
If you go back, if you're
Look at this photograph. That hurts.
Brad had it on his Instagram bio.
I still do. No,
Nickelback
on my,
addict.
Twitter.
That's my Twitter bio. And
Whatever
it
was.
they're all jokes. It also says vegetarian on there.
Yeah, I know. I know. Point is you really hate them.
I don't. Yeah, whatever. I don't really hate them. But
If you're on the fence right now, go back and look at Nickelback's like just list of songs. There's gonna be like 8 on there. Like, oh my gosh, I know that song. And you listen to the other, like, I've never heard that one. You play that one, like, oh yeah, that was pretty popular too.
I'll tell you one that I really like from Spider-Man, Hero. And they say that a hero can save us.
There you go.
Remember
yeah,
that?
was a hit in like 2008 probably.
No, I don't watch superhero movies.
No, I only had like 4 movies at my house. So.
Is that
Was that
DC
from
or
the Bee movie?
Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's my pick. Hating Nickelback.
Okay.
Good.
I don't get it.
Okay, my next pick, I'm gonna go with. I think I can do this. Jake, tell me if I'm too close to Marvel / superhero movies here. I wrote down fantasy movies, like sci-fi fantasy.
Oh yeah,
Like Avatar.
Harry Potter.
I put in
Harry Potter?
parentheses
Harry Potter?
Lord of the Rings and Avatar, etc. I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so people can judge me as they want for that.
I do
But
judge
I
you a
have
little.
Yeah.
zero interest. That's why I have zero interest in watching them. Like people are like, dude, just check out one of them. It's really good. They're only like 5 hours long, and it's like, okay, that's a big commitment for something I'm not very interested in. So, is that okay? Marvel versus
It's okay for you to pick that. I'm only somewhat on board though,
okay.
because like I haven't seen Star Wars. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Harry Potter. I haven't seen all this stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
But I mean, I'm under the impression it's popular for a reason. I'm sure it's good.
Right.
It wouldn't be that popular if it wasn't good. So I'm sure it's fine. I just
don't get it. I don't get the
You seen Harry
allure.
Potter?
I have seen. I
Some
like
of
Harry
them.
Potter. Okay, so maybe I should.
Yeah. Y'all should do a marathon sometime of some of those. I'm not like, whoa, Harry Potter, die, man. But like,
die, man.
Die, man.
I-
Expelliarmus, man.
yeah. But I do think they're good. I do think they're good. And there's a lot of them, so it's kind of
Yeah.
it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Harry
a fun
Potter's
thing
are
to get
okay.
into.
I
Yeah.
kind
It's a
of
good, like,
forgot
winter
about that when I made my
activity.
pick.
Yes, because winter is the warmest season.
Very good, Kath.
Mm.
All right,
Anyway.
Rachel, you get 2 picks.
Okay. My first one. Being a girl who grew up in Iowa.
Don't you say it.
I'm going to.
No, you're not. If you say what I think you're saying,
I'm
going
I
to
think I know
lose
it
it.
too.
What are you going to say?
Wait.
I have
You're
no
a
idea.
kid.
You guys are
I think I know.
messing
No,
with me.
this time I actually think I know. Say it.
Spicy foods.
No.
Of course!
Oh.
Setup, Rachel. What a setup. A girl growing up in Iowa.
I mean, potatoes and like meat.
Like you're not used to spicy foods
Yeah.
because of corn.
just like the stereotypical what a Midwestern.
Okay.
What did you think she was
Midwestern
gonna
diet.
say?
Yeah.
Field of Dreams.
I was gonna say Field of Dreams.
Oh.
yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me? It's one of the greatest movies.
I definitely
It's
thought
good.
that too.
Wow.
Stop. Don't.
It's good.
No,
Spicy
no.
food.
I agree.
Spicy food. I was ready for her to say it and be so upset. Like, that is like the best movie Iowa's ever produced.
But good job, Rachel. Not upset.
I was wondering how you both knew that.
I know, me too.
Iowa that gave that away that much.
That way, yeah.
So you're saying people love spicy food?
Yeah, and I know people think maybe it gives flavor, but that also probably depends on the spice you're using.
Could take
But
away from some of the
It
flavor.
takes away a lot, especially when you bite into something that you don't know is going to be spicy, like an ear of corn.
Oh,
in
At a
Florida.
boil.
those were spicy.
Yeah.
And
Rachel
it just
went
hurts
crazy.
your mouth the whole time.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Have we ever told that
Oh,
story?
that's right. I remember you.
Remember because she was like, "Oh yeah, Iowa girl, give me that corn," and she went to town on that corn on the cob.
I did. I had a
Like a
whole row
crawfish
going
boil.
before I realized it was spicy.
Gosh, that
It's
was
just
funny.
like I think people sweat. You have to drink milk. Like your body is doing things, saying like, "Get this out of me." I'm sure going to the bathroom after is not good. Your body is telling you this is not good for you. Spicy food can't be that good.
But it does clear your sinuses.
Yay!
I almost,
That's good for you.
I almost wrote down jalapenos in
Oh,
a
yeah.
similar vein.
Yeah, put that in
Love
there.
jalapenos.
People
Really?
do. Do you really think the 3 jalapenos they put on nachos makes it better?
Yes. Yes. I do.
Really?
I really like how. Yes. I
For
do.
your 3
Brad
bites?
really likes them.
There's more than 3, Rachel. You're that. If that's your argument, is like because there's only 3. They put more than that on. I do. I like them. I put them
Okay.
on my.
He puts
chili.
them on a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
My
you.
chile. Is that what you said?
Chili.
Chile.
All right, so being a girl from Iowa, what's your second pick? in a row?
I couldn't believe that was like your setup for that. Like surely you say Field of Dreams. I can't believe she's about to defame Iowa like this.
I should have said like a farm girl.
Okay.
My next one. I'm apologizing to everybody for this.
Oh.
I think-
being from everybody, being from everywhere,
I've lived with multiple, actually just in general.
Oh.
redheads.
You don't know, Jake.
He does know. I told him that some before.
Okay.
I think having pets
Oh,
in the house, and this is also motivated from last week's episode.
Is Caitlin listening right now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying pets in general.
Okay.
Like, especially when I lived in an apartment in Overland Park.
Oh, got it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't get what the point of having the pet was.
In an
Because
apartment?
you had to
Yeah.
go down 3 floors to take it out to poo. And
Poo.
I just,
If it had spicy food,
I mean, I love dogs
Jalapeno kibbles.
and I love cats, but I don't know why. I don't think I want one indoor.
This is the answer you should have said coming
Ah.
from a girl
Yes.
born on a farm in Iowa.
That's a very farm
Okay,
answer.
okay. Yeah, that.
So
'Cause I
you
think-
like pets outside
She's supposed
in
to
their
have-
proper place?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Proper
think my
place seems
parents,
a little biased wording, but
they were, animals lived in the wilderness. That's how God made them. So yeah, it is their
Wilderness.
proper place.
okay.
But like, I think my parents' dog has the best life because
Yeah.
it can do whatever it wants. Just
Sure.
outside. If it's cold, bring it
Nobody's
in.
picking up its
It's
poop,
okay.
right?
Nobody's picking up its poop. You might
I
step
know.
in it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that.
But does the dog ever come inside?
Every now and then, if you wanted to, just
Yeah.
like,
Sure.
we like you. Come on in.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Then put it back out.
Yeah. Do you ever have a cat?
Yeah, we got a ton of cats.
They
There's
got
one that we
thousands.
let
Cats.
come inside because we like it every
Yeah,
now
sure.
and then.
Sure.
Then my mom kicks it out.
Yeah.
But I never grew up with it, so I think that's probably why that's my stance.
okay.
But
Okay. Cool.
that's it.
I can agree with that to a
But
point.
I really enjoy living with Georgia. Georgia's awesome. I really do.
Let the record show. Georgia's great.
You're gonna miss Georgia when
I really am. It's
Yeah.
nice coming
I
home.
was gonna say
think,
it is
oh, hey.
welcoming.
Yeah.
It. She. He.
He.
I
Georgia
knew
the
that.
boy.
I'm sorry. I knew that. He is welcoming.
All right, my next pick is going to be somebody in the sports world. You guys aren't going to resonate with this, but Joe Burrow, I think, is getting so much shine, and I have talked about it before, and
I've heard of
I'll talk
him.
about it again. Like I watched, they have these like quarterback listings coming out, and Joe Burrow's like number 3 usually or 4, and I just don't think he's going to be that good. I just put it on the record right now forever that Joe Burrow is going to be a top 13 quarterback in his time. Like he is not going to be some historic guy. So that's my next answer.
Okay.
Girls, thoughts?
He's my Barbie.
I actually was thinking that when we watched quarterback, I was like, I didn't know this guy was going to be that good because they were hyping him up. Joe Burrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he in it?
Jay Burr.
Yeah,
I liked him.
when we
When we played the
the
Bengals.
Bengals
Oh, I
were
see.
on there often.
I don't know. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Okay.
I disagree. I think he's the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Do you really?
Yeah.
See, I like
Behind?
Josh Allen more than him. I still think Aaron Rodgers is really good.
How about Jay Goff?
Oh, Jagoff.
Monrovia Miracle?
My boy.
Yeah, you guys is one. Was it? Did you guys get out in the first week?
Yes, we
First
did.
week.
By like
Fantasy
point
football.
But
5
not this
points.
year.
No way.
Not this year.
We
Nope.
already know who we're drafting.
Sure do.
That's what we're meeting tomorrow morning.
Starts
about.
with a P, ends with an Patrick Mahomes.
That'd be fun. I hope you guys get Patrick Mahomes.
I do too.
Probably won't lose week 1.
Well, since we lost
You
week
would
1,
think.
do you get the worst team in the NFL gets to pick the first draft pick?
Good.
Do we get to do that this year?
we could do that. I think it's random.
That's
I'm sure there's a setting.
You could go for me.
Come on, please.
Rich will work on that.
It's me. Yeah.
It's me. Okay, next I'm gonna go with. Is it my pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having preferences for water. We're talking bottled water. We're talking. Rachel claims Dasani is trash.
Oh yeah, it is.
Dasani is
Dasani?
trash.
Yeah.
Dasani.
What?
Two thumbs way down.
Sonny?
Dasani's the worst out of all of them.
It gives me sores.
What?
This
Me
is what
too.
I'm talking about. Water preferences.
No. Dasani was the best until Fiji came around. Fiji's now my new favorite.
Dasani is
Dasani's
so garbage.
awesome.
Okay.
Whoa.
The more you talk about it, the more you reinforce my point.
Wow.
It's all the same.
Wow.
We've got a water filter in our fridge that Rachel gets her water out of.
Mhm.
It's way different than the sink and the fridge.
Oh, I'm sure.
We've also got fridge water. We've also got tap water. Put them in front
Also
of
got
me.
old water.
All the same thing.
No. Because the fridge needs a new filter and you can taste it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I would
believe
do
it.
that
I believe
Coke
it.
Pepsi challenge right now. That and you would know.
Ugh.
We got the water cooler, like whatever what is that? reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis.
It's something different, I tell you.
It's tasty.
I
y'all.
didn't think I cared, and then we got that thing, and I was like, golly, this is better than ever.
And it's good for you.
It's
Purified. All those great things.
Okay, having preferences for water.
Just
Jake,
any kind of
Jake
preference.
doesn't
Good,
have any
bad,
yeah.
just
Aged.
well
Okay.
water, city water. I'll
Well,
take
water.
it.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay.
water's good.
Cool.
Okay.
Great pick.
Kanaka's water. Oh,
What is it? I don't even know.
you didn't have the headphones on.
What
It was the
drum?
punch.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Kathy, you get 2 picks. Again.
Yeah, how's that work?
Yeah,
Because
that's
then Rachel
weird.
and I are
That's how it
done, but then y'all.
I have one more. I'll
You
end
do?
it.
You need to
The
get
rest of
this.
us-
You need to understand the system before you go into fantasy football.
You sure do.
This year.
The snake. You'll figure it
You'll
out.
be the last
Go
one
ahead.
of round 3 and the first one of round 4.
Yes. Man, I drafted poorly because I'm doing 2.
Well, you
in a
picked
row.
bugles as your second pick.
And it was a great pick. Okay. Let's see. Tell me the topic again.
Barbies.
No.
I'm sorry, I just don't get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone else likes this thing.
Okay.
Tell me the topic again.
All right, what are we talking about?
We've been talking about for 30 minutes now.
Best
Ready for
quarterback.
this one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with pickleball.
Oh, wow.
The nerve.
Wow.
I just don't get it.
Because you've never played.
I've like halfway played once or twice.
No, you went with Rachel.
we were about to play.
and
No,
then you
and
just
then we
went
got
to a
coffee,
coffee shop
instead.
instead.
Yeah, that's not the time. I feel like I
Okay.
kind of played with you. I've watched you play. It
Well,
looks
that's the
like
same thing.
it looks like tennis.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you like
is-
tennis?
It's fine. I took it in
Wow,
college.
pickleball is a spicy pick.
I know, and
Rachel doesn't like it.
everybody loves it.
Fastest growing sport in America.
See,
For like
everybody
3
loves
years.
it.
that's a good-
That's a
Everybody
good
loves
pick.
it.
I mean,
It reinforces
if you don't
it.
get it, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Okay.
And I feel like it's, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it's not even that active. Again, it's
Oh.
like one of those things, it's like the wine. I could get on board with it if it was healthy for me. But it's like, I don't even feel, I mean, like I might be sweating, but that's only because it's a 90% humidity outside.
Dude, I don't
You
know
should
what it
come.
is. Yeah.
Watch Brad.
Yeah, first of all, I am dripping. Second of all, I get more sore like getting out of the car after pickleball than any other sport. I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
More
And
than
Scott says the same thing.
more than when you play football?
No. Not more than I play football, but
Football's
I haven't played football in a long time. Touche.
Okay. Pickleball.
But you're right. It's not super active.
Yeah, which is fine. It's fine. Anyway. Okay. I had to put my check mark by
I was
it.
gonna say, I was like, all I
Golly.
can see on your phone is just the emoji keyboard. Like,
Catherine
what are you
does.
doing? over
Catherine
there?
does. Catherine puts the
I did a
emoji
check mark.
check mark on the right side of the words,
It's
rather
just
than doing
easier
like
to get there.
the notes checklist, and it kills me.
It kills
It
him. Now I
kills
do it
me.
just out of principle to bug
Oh
him.
my goodness.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Which one do I want to go with here? I'm gonna go with TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that you're really like have tried a lot.
You've
before.
given it a chance.
Yeah.
I have not given it a chance on my own phone, but I have given it a chance on other people's.
But okay, do you ever scroll reels on Instagram because they're literally the same?
No,
You don't?
never.
Okay.
Why would I?
Because it's so addicting. They figure out exactly what you want to
Well,
see.
that's a horrible argument.
Okay.
Just saying, TikTok. It's another random social media, and I don't get it.
That's just such great mom picks right here. Tiger King, pickleball, and TikTok. Like, I just don't. What are these kids doing these days?
Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
Do you know that your husband somewhat provides for your family purely off of TikTok?
I know. I know. I try not to think about it. Try not to think about it. He also provides for us from YouTube, and I don't have that on my phone either. So
She's pretty great with technology, let me tell you.
yeah. Anyway, those are mine.
Okay.
My last two.
Great.
Beat that.
Jake?
All right. I have one that's so similar to what you said, Brad, so I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a pick that's going to make people mad. How about that? So I'm going to fire people up. I'm going to go with soccer.
I had that on my list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Soccer is on the list. It's the most popular sport in the world. You know why? Because you don't need anything to play it. You just need a ball and, just an area
A ball.
of like,
Ball.
that's the goal over there. It's a very simple sport, which there could be beauty and simplicity, but I think it is just not that great.
Yeah.
Sorry,
like,
Garrett
Somewhat
Gibson.
boring.
Sorry, Emmy.
Got to apologize to all of our soccer fans out there.
sorry,
But
Logan.
sorry, Janelle Biel. But it's just
I mean, it's way easier to play or way harder to play than golf, though.
not gonna reopen that. To me, it's just all right.
Okay. I agree. Watching it, it's like I mean, the fans are going nuts in Europe about it. Like,
Yeah.
you hear the drum, dum, 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 da, 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 yeah. And they're like not doing anything. They're
That's
just
what they're
kicking
doing,
the ball
huh?
like 20 yards down the field.
Yeah.
And then they kick it back the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably get nitpicky about every single sport and find flaws in it.
Of course.
Football, you're only actually playing 7 minutes. You know, most of the time's the clock. Baseball, you
Yeah.
know, it takes forever. There's all things of every sport that are lame. But
Yeah.
to me, specifically soccer, just have never been able to get into it.
Good for you.
I think you would have been good at it.
Football.
Too bad.
I think I could have been all right at it, but guess what? Even though I never
Yeah.
played my entire life, I still think I'm all right at it probably. Because it's I think it's an easy sport to
Ooh. Now we're ruffling feathers.
yeah. I think it's like it's got to be one of the easiest sports to be on the field with and like kind of disguise yourself. Volleyball,
Nice.
pickleball, you get picked on immediately. It's like, oh, this guy's never played before. All right, we're gonna win 11-0.
Singled out. Yeah.
Soccer, I could play defense just fine. Offensively, I'm gonna be a little bit of a liability.
Yeah.
But I could play half the sport just as good.
That's very true. I played soccer intramurals. I was on F team, and I was pretty good.
FT.
What's the F team?
Bottom of the list. Well, not quite. There's also G. And
G
in
team.
1 year there was an H team too, so
Okay.
I wasn't that bad. But I agree. Defense, I was like, I could do this.
No one. Yeah,
I can stand here.
I was like competing with people who played for our club soccer team, and it's like they didn't know that I didn't grow up playing soccer. Never even played it. I can guard them.
But
You-
like,
I can anticipate.
Sure.
yeah. And Garrett was like a really good, like their team won a ton of games in college, didn't they?
He went. Do you guys know this? Garrett Gibson played soccer for SB for 4 years. They never won a game. It was also the first 4 years we had a program. So when I was like a
Oh,
That is
freshman,
unbelievable.
sophomore,
Phew.
junior,
Huh.
we only had club soccer. And then my senior year, it's like, hey, it's officially a men's sport.
Oh,
So they had to start a program, which is always
But
hard.
still,
The
that is the most
full-time-
demoralizing
Yeah.
thing.
I think they got 1 or 2 ties.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said they were close a few times.
Yeah.
Oh.
Our like head soccer coach was like also like a professor still. It was like it was high school.
Also a professor.
Like it wasn't his full-time gig.
Yeah. I think we had that at UNI too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I upset some people. I'm sorry, soccer people, but that is for the most part how I feel.
All right. This is not going to upset people like soccer, but I don't really get it. I don't get why Drake is so good.
I was trying to think of musicians.
Yeah. Granted, just hands up, I don't listen to him very often.
So many of y'all's picks, you're not like
I know.
you're not
Well,
giving it a shot.
Because no, I have given him a shot. I have given him a shot. I feel like I was like a hipster, like early on Drake. I remember listening to him in my freshman year
You
of
mean Drake makes you a
college.
hipster?
Hipster in the sense he was ahead of the curve.
you.
Okay. Sing me a song.
First name greatest, last name
Almost.
last name greatest, first name
Ever.
ever greatest
Ever greatest?
First name.
ever.
I know the rest of the line. Like a sprained ankle, I ain't nothing to play with. So whatever rhymes with that.
Greatest, I guess. Anyway, God's plan.
Last name ever,
That's
first name
great.
greatest. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I listen to him fine, and he's fine. I just, people are real big into Drake. And I
Really?
think, yeah,
Sorry.
from what I've listened to, don't really, he's my Barbie.
Drake is
I also
Barbie.
think
Thanks for being honest.
as a person, he seems like a dork.
Oh.
I
You
do.
love throwing that word around to people. Like Joe Burrow is such a dork.
Joe Burrow's a dork. He's a dork. He is.
We don't know these people.
That's fair. Joe Burrow is a dork though, because there's no way
You
Joe
sound like a
Burrow's
bully.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's a dork.
All right, fine. You're right. I'm not trying to be too mean. I'm
That's
just
okay.
saying.
Sorry.
just don't-
I
I
meant
don't
that as a
appreciate
funny
it.
thing.
It feels like Joe Burrow, Drake. Sometimes they just are like acting or trying to be somebody they're not, and that's what I think is so dorky.
Ah.
Like Drake is always like behind the bench of a game wearing a different person, like a different team's shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that is so dorky, dude. Like, have your team and be into your team. Like, I think it's cool. He's from Canada and he was so into the Raptors when they won the finals. Cool.
But he was also like warming up with Kentucky basketball.
Yes,
Yeah, it's kinda
dork.
cheesy.
Dork. Yeah, you're right. I am a bully, but I don't care. Dork.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry, I was gonna do the applause for you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry.
There are some dorky characteristics to them. Joe Burrow, like everyone thinks he's so cool, but he's like, oh no, Jamar Chase dresses me. For
He
every
wore
game.
that pink outfit to the AFC Championship.
That's why he's your
game.
Barbie.
That is such
Ah.
a dork. Yeah, that's a dork move. He's not choosing that for himself. Whereas Kirk Cousins dresses kind of nerdy looking, and I guess his wife technically dresses him too, but like
Yeah.
he doesn't care that much. He's just like, I don't know, I'll just wear this. Whatever. Anyway, Kirk Cousins is cool.
He doesn't dress dorky. I wouldn't say.
He's cool.
He's cool. He's not
Rachel, coming in
fashionable. All right, Rachel. Spicy.
Spicy.
End out the s'mores.
Okay. I think everybody loves the season of fall, and I don't get it.
Wow.
I know.
White girl.
I'm here for that.
Thank you.
Yes.
What?
Because you lose daylight.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
Horrific.
It is awful for mental health.
Mental health.
Dork.
Dorky.
What else
it's
you lose? Go
getting
off.
so much colder. It is
Temperature.
frosty on the windshield.
Yeah.
Winter is approaching, so it's just getting worse. Every day in
Yeah.
fall, you're just thinking, oh, it's gonna get colder. This is
Yeah.
good. I should appreciate this. This is good. It's gonna get colder. You're the farthest away from summer you'll be.
Yeah. The leaves
There
that end
is
up on the ground.
football, but that's football. That's not fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with all
School-
that.
School started, which is sometimes fun, but then got a long way till summer break again.
And then you want to do fun things like, oh, let's do a bonfire. But then it's like, well, I'm freezing out here.
Yeah.
And now I smell like smoke for 2 days.
Yeah.
So was
Yep.
this fun? I don't really know.
Yep.
Smoke
Yeah.
is fireproof from Brio.
Well, okay. Yeah. Besides that. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, those are good
I
points.
agree a lot.
Thank you.
I really like fall still, but I think a lot of it is because of football.
I like it too.
And your
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, that's also true. I have a theory that whatever month your birthday's in, that's your favorite month.
No way.
November 13th.
Thanks, Rachel.
January?
Good.
Is it?
January. Oh,
Yeah.
November
Yeah,
13th.
yeah.
Thanks, Jake. Yeah.
Rachel's asked me when your birthday was the other day, and I said November 11th, and she's like, "It's 11/11." I was like,
I was so happy for you.
that doesn't sound right. I think it's November 13th.
13th. Yep.
Yep.
November 11th. Is that someone? Is that Sophie?
Maybe.
No, maybe she's 16th.
It definitely
That's
could
not
be.
Yeah.
It's one
Could.
of them.
Could.
It
Yeah.
could be.
It could.
Okay, great sports, guys. Let me read off we got Rachel saying getting your nails done, spicy foods, because she's from Iowa, pets, having pets, right?
Pets inside. Pets
Inside, yeah.
Inside pets.
Okay. Pets inside.
There's a difference.
You're right. I
Yeah,
understand.
there is.
Yeah.
In the season of fall, Brad said wine, fantasy movies, Joe Burrow, Drake, dork. Jake said Marvel movies, hating Nickelback, having preferences for water and soccer. Kathryn said Tiger King, Bugles with their second pick, pickleball, and TikTok.
Look at that.
I feel
headphones.
good.
Any honorable mentions?
What if before we get to our honorable mentions,
We talk about.
Oh,
we
we
talk about new
Oh, fun. That's why you wear the headphones.
new sponsor alert.
Yes, we do have a new sponsor.
I
Brand
used it
new?
last night in the shower.
Talk to me about it.
Oh.
Well, first of all, what is it? What's the name?
I'd like to just them to think about it for a little bit.
See if you can Google this and figure it out.
Nimi.
Nimi.
That's how you pronounce it.
Mhm.
I'm pretty certain.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. We
N-I-M-I.
they skincare, which is a word that's so hard for me to remember what to call it. I'm like, yeah, Brad, that's so fun that we got the face, the washing,
Yeah.
the health,
Yeah.
the beautification. He's like skincare. I was like, yes, skincare is the word I'm looking for. Wow, that
Yeah.
is not a word in my lexicon normally. But how about that? A skincare company sponsored us.
Yeah. High quality skincare products, leaving your skin feeling great and you looking your best. They said they have 3 core values: faith, family,
Fun.
freedom, Kathryn.
Which is fun.
Which is
Which
fun.
is
Freedom
fun.
is
You
fun.
can't have fun without freedom.
Yeah, so I kind of took a crash course in skincare ever since we've got sponsored by them. Kathryn kind of taught me some things, but you're using...
Brad comes up and he goes, talk to me about skincare. I was like, okay. Give me a little bit more.
All that time on that TikTok, I tell you.
Yeah, I
what.
know, right? Okay.
But they have what they sent us, anti-aging kit, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
I'm
folks?
going to use the anti-aging kit until me and Bo look identical.
That's
It
how it
won't
works.
take that long with the
That's how it works.
You know that?
That is my promise to you out there.
So they sent us a vitamin C cleanser,
Mm-hmm.
and anti-aging cream, moisturizer.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, moisturizer.
Hydrating cream or something.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
hydrating cream as well. They smell amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really nice. They really do. And they're very hydrating. They're a really good moisturizer. I do feel like because winter in Kansas is the worst and it's very dry up here. And so I feel like every winter I am always like, my face is so dry. And so I feel like I've gone through so many moisturizers in my life. And I feel like this is a good one. Like it's not very oily. It's not heavy. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
It rubs in really well, but it actually does hydrate, I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Personal
know what
experience.
you're supposed to feel like after you use a face wash, but I know how I felt last night, and I know that I liked it. And then it felt no.
Is that good?
That was
That
great.
was okay.
That was okay. Just okay.
Yeah, you're going back to the well a few many times. Go different. Whatever.
Okay, sorry. It's just the easiest one to reach.
But if it was
No,
well
yeah.
water, wouldn't mind it.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
water would be fine.
But
Okay, I'm
But it's
done.
great.
I'm done.
we love Nimi, and they're going to be something that you love soon. So go check them out. You can get 10% off Nimi skincare products at Nimi. That's spelled Nimi. How do you remember that, guys?
Hey, you need me to pick up some skincare? No, I already got Nimi.
I meant the spelling. Like, I don't remember how to spell it.
Oh. Nimi.
Nimi? Okay, Nimi. Nimi. I don't know.
That should do it right there. You said it. enough.
Nimi.
Nimi skincare.com. Use promo code Ghostrunners. Okay?
Ah.
Switching it up. Full name, Ghostrunners. Get 10% off.
10%.
Nimi skincare.com.
It's great.
All right, let's do our honorable mentions. I got a lot.
I have 3. Buddhism. A lot of people are into it.
How many? Sorry, go ahead.
Millions, probably, unfortunately.
Could be.
Rachel. I don't see the big whoop about Rachel. No, we were just talking about that earlier. And then this one, I kind of get it. I just can't physically do it very well. Books. I don't read. I don't read very many books. I
So
get
sad.
I get why
That
people are
is,
like
isn't
into
it?
it,
I
but like
know.
I don't get it enough to actually follow through enough to read. So not very well read.
Well, Ed.
Well, what?
Kathryn?
Well, my first one is lame because y'all posted your clip about this today, but my first one was Taylor Swift. That was the first one that came to my mind.
Fighting words.
I believe
I know,
you.
but it was the first one that came. Thank you, Rachel. And then I also said Halloween.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
good
You and
answer.
Brad are.
I
yeah,
don't
on the
really,
same-
I don't,
Good
really- I
answer.
don't really care about it.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Dang, that
um,
would have won me s'mores, I think.
Rude.
Halloween.
That's mine. Shouldn't you have said, "Oh, that would have won you s'mores"?
Well,
Yeah,
you had
yeah, yeah.
bugles.
Yeah.
You can't take any
Y'all are
of
just
it
trying
off.
to hate on
Bugles
it.
is
You
way
know it's a
better
good
than
one.
Halloween.
Anyway, Halloween. I also had graphic tees.
Okay.
Not a personal fan of graphic tees.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Which are very much a thing. Or
Yeah?
they, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the girls, like women's graphic tees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you mean, as opposed to?
Well, as opposed to,
Unisex.
Yeah.
well, like that's like a big thing
You
these
and
days with
I.
like girls wearing Def Leppard
Yeah.
Yeah.
tees and stuff.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd cover art.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? Do you even know who that is? Anyway, that's one. And then, those are probably all my good ones.
Just say them.
Crop tops.
Okay.
Nice.
And then Game of Thrones.
Mm.
You
Which
ever
I don't know
watched
if that's really one. Maybe I should say it's really big in my family. I feel like every single family
that's
member.
huge. Very
No, I
popular.
mean I know it's huge other places, but I don't feel like anybody. Do any of y'all watch Game of Thrones? Anyone?
No, I'm a Christian.
Yeah. So exactly. But yeah, I feel like people love it, and I have zero interest in it.
Rachel?
Ketchup.
Nice.
The
Wow.
condiment?
Yes.
Too
Interesting.
spicy.
Not She's from
Yeah, I
Iowa.
already mentioned
Yeah.
that.
What do you expect?
Nightclubs. Was this one that you thought we'd have the same of?
No.
Like just like a loud bar music,
Oh.
drinking, nutso, flashing lights,
Yeah.
Nutso.
remixes of songs that don't even
Yeah.
sound good. That is
Yeah.
just. I can't imagine wanting to do that
I agree.
every weekend like some people do.
Yeah. What's the appeal?
Oh, I don't. In Spain, we went to some clubs and it was
Discotheque?
so fun to just dance. Yeah. But I hear you.
It is fun to just dance.
Yeah.
I get that.
Lady Gaga.
Yes. Lady Gaga. Boxing, WWE, fighting, any type of that thing.
Martial arts.
Oh.
Anybody who says they
No,
like
yeah.
it, do they really?
You don't believe him?
Even the athletes.
Yeah.
You can't look forward to that match.
No.
You're going to get beat up.
Gosh, that's a great answer.
That's a great
I wish I
answer.
said WWE specifically. That's really good.
Mm.
Good.
It's good.
And that's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
The first one I put on my list, honorable mention, I put anime. But I didn't use it as my answer because I've never actually given it a try. So that didn't feel fair to anime.
Okay.
Oh,
Also
what
had
a
hot
shame about us.
tubs. Talked about that before. Just not a big hot tub guy.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
so cold when you get out. And you're so hot when you're in there. But guess what? Right now, I'm perfect. Because a little thing called room temperature.
Uh-huh.
And
Ah.
summer.
Yes.
Go on.
I don't know.
Okay.
Trying to help my fall one.
Ooh, a hot tub in the fall sounds nice.
This was going to be my first pick, but you said wine. I was like, it's going to be the summer. This is what I thought we'd have together. Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's the big deal?
I did think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wine, at least you can dress up wine. You can get really into how they made it and the grapes and the Napa Valley. But beer's just like, just beer. There's no way to dress it up.
Yeah.
And it tastes bad.
I feel like the more dressed up it gets, the worse it tastes. To
Yeah,
people, like
maybe.
you, probably.
It needs to be cheap.
Because they do dress it like there's craft beer or whatever, and it's just like, yeah.
Still beer.
Yeah.
At concerts, getting to the airport early.
Okay.
What?
ASMR,
Okay.
Shark Week,
Kathryn doesn't know ASMR.
Hooters.
Shark Week, never partaken.
Yeah.
People love talking about Shark
They
Week.
do,
I don't know
but
if
does
they're
anybody
watching.
really watch?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Looking at art / paintings in general. What are you looking at?
For less or for more than 30 seconds. I see
Ooh.
it. Cool.
What'd you guys do this Saturday? You know, we went to an art museum. On your Saturday? Oh my gosh, in the summer?
Not for school.
Oh yeah. Did you get extra credit? Rachel was kind of saying this. This is more Rachel's honorable mention earlier, but she said honeymoons, premarital counseling.
Ooh, like
Marriage in general.
I put no bake cookies.
Oh boy.
Really?
So many other versions of cookies that are
Oh,
they're
they're good though.
I think they're
Really?
like they're they're just not as good as just like
Are they the bugles of cookies for you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I put 18 above them.
Yeah.
18.
Being stressed on your wedding day.
That's a good one.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Hating Kim Kardashian. That was similar to the Nickelback one. People love throwing Kim K under the bus.
Do
and
they?
and similar arena, just Victoria's Secret supermodels. Like they're like looked upon like, oh, she was a Victoria's Secret angel. But it's like,
Oh.
how do you like when did people learn who the angels were? When did you learn who the models were?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Mm.
Is that a
Good for you.
career? Like, do they I don't know anything about I don't get it.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
One hand up.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Those are my thoughts.
Good.
Good thoughts.
Good schmores, guys. Long schmores.
Yeah, that was pretty long. We're
Was
gonna
it?
just go back to this is a long episode, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
We'll do
So-
Ask the Girls more questions next week.
On
Or
Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. All right, back to the boys. That's it for the ladies. We're back. Just Brad and I. Just the boys.
Yeah. We'll do part 2 of the women Wednesday.
Yes, that'll be on Wednesday's episode.
Mhm.
Make sure to check it out. Speaking of women,
Mhm.
I have a new invention idea.
Oh.
And I wanted to wait till the women were gone
Okay.
so that, just the boys could talk about
Okay.
it. Because it is a female product. So I
Okay.
figured it'd be good if they weren't in the room.
Okay.
And then you and I can just discuss what we think.
Okay.
So as of we're recording this, it's my sister's wedding week. She's gearing up for it. She's living here. We're getting to talk to her all about it and
Right.
what she's going through. And she's talking about, she's going to get a spray tan soon. She's going to get, nothing crazy. Really, it's all about trying to even out her tan lines.
Okay.
And I guess with women, the hardest tan line is the racerback kind of tan line from like a, sports
Women
bra,
and men,
whatever.
I think.
I guess it goes both ways.
Yeah,
Either way,
it's
it's hard.
hardest
If
for
you're-
me.
If you're wearing sports bras often, it's got to be tough.
Okay.
And Caitlin was saying, like, I'm trying as best I can to like even it out. Like I'm wearing different, like, what's it called? Cuts, tops,
Sure. Shirt,
different
sleeve things.
sleeves,
Uh-huh.
sleeveys
Yeah.
to try and like open up the back. But she's like, it's almost like I need the reverse of like a racerback. Like it's not good enough to just like open up the whole back
Oh yeah.
because then it's always got to be behind.
Oh, this is great. I see where you're going.
We make the reverse racerback
Yeah.
shirt
Yeah,
where
yeah,
the only part of your skin exposed is where the sports bra straps would be covering it up
Oh, okay. This is like specifically to wear out.
to wear to tan in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of marketed to brides. I did a little research. I
Okay.
think like you talk. Let me.
A lot of people get married. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
basically, yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it. It's kind of like a stencil. It's like
Yes, exactly.
it's like
spray paint.
Yeah, you can either do like the actual stencil or you can do a reverse stencil where it's like I'm trying to spray everything else around it. So yeah, I don't hate this. I think what you really do to maximize profits is you sell both as a package. That way you know that they're going to perfectly, you don't get one racer back from another brand that's
And
a
it
little
doesn't
bit
quite
thinner.
line up.
Yeah, whatever. And then you just got one more tan line to worry about,
Yeah.
right? So you got to do them both together. Therefore, double the profs.
Business Brad.
Business
He's-
Brad
he's
here.
working today. I was gonna say this and I was like, that doesn't seem right. But no, it's true. 40,000 people in the United States get married every single week.
Every single hour. of 1 week.
And
40,000 people.
That's a lot. In the wedding industry, it's never going away. I think
No.
we could target it to brides. I feel like that's when they want their back to look the best.
And then we say, we got your back.
Yeah. And it's like just reverse racer. It's like a long sleeve shirt, essentially,
Okay.
but with like little, like,
Yeah.
little butterfly wings in the back of it, cut open.
You make one material that's just a shirt, and then you just cut it into the right parts for each product.
I think we make a prototype first. I cut up one of my like long sleeve shirts
And wear it around, see how people react to you
see if it
wearing
gets a little buzz going. I might
Ask
go out
me
to-
about my Razorback.
I like just fly out to Silicon Valley and just
Yeah.
kind of start walking around
Yeah.
the Bay Area. See if anybody wants to invest.
Do you think you could sell it to specifically, University of Arkansas students and call it the Razorback? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Keep going, business, Brad.
What else we got here? Race her back.
Hey,
Razorback.
When her back has an even tan, you're going to race her back to the bedroom.
Okay.
Is that what?
Once they're married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wedding thing.
What about some women probably have back hair. Maybe we have a little bit of little bit of sandpaper on there, and then
Little
it
grit.
just shaves them up. It's literally a razorback. Razorback.
Raise hair back.
Raise hair back. And so now you're perfectly the same tan, but it's red all over where the shirt was.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's
I like
pretty
that.
good.
That's fun inventions.
So, ladies, let me know. I haven't had a good invention idea in a while. Oh, that reminds me. Angie Coop called. Said 2 things for Jake. 1, when's a good date to have him come up here and preach? 2, we bought an all-in-one washer and dryer. She said it just came out like July 3rd. They
Okay.
already bought one, and I can't wait to see it. It's at
They're
the Coop.
they're so fun. They're just like they like
they're-
toys, man.
I know they do.
Yeah.
And I feel like Angie and I are kind of similar, early adopters and stuff. Like, hey, this just came out. I'm sure the first iteration of this new technology will be great.
I'm sure the Mustang EV is awesome.
I bet road trips in the winter are easy and fun.
Yeah. You can get a real long way with one of those bad boys. I'll be interested to hear how it goes for them.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. And it doesn't need a vent hookup. It only needs a water hookup. So they're just got to put it basically in their like upstairs bedroom.
Doesn't need a vent hookup. Interesting.
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah.
It just gets the clothes I don't know what happens in there.
Doesn't matter.
It's like a microwave.
I'm not a scientist. I don't care. Just make it work. Okay. I actually, we're talking about inventions. I know we're kind of wrapping this episode up. We can do this. It's probably going to take 12 minutes, or we can do it next time. Invention.
Let's talk about our favorite coffee shop, and then let's do that. And then
Okay.
that'll be it.
Okay, great. Yeah. What's your favorite coffee
So
shop?
my favorite coffee shop, well,
Let's say it on 3. 1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Main Street Roasters.
MainStreetRoasters.com.
Oh my gosh, dude. Simpatico, bro. Simpatico, bro. Simpatico, bro. Simpatico,
3, 2, 1. Oh,
bro. I don't know. One more?
MainStreetRoasters.com.
Yeah.
Simpatico.
Simpa-
What word are you saying? Is it Italian for in sync?
I don't know why they say. I don't know where it's from. Simpatico is like nice in Spanish, but simpatico means like you're in the I don't know. Having her characterized by shared attributes or interests, compatible.
Nice.
I don't know. I just knew it.
Do
Don't
you
ask
spell
me.
it with an I or a Y?
Simpatico.
There's my problem. I was getting some company.
Also, while we're on topic of words, can I also tell this? Oh, we're talking about Main Street Roasters.
Yeah.
Simpatico, bro. Main Street Roasters is our sponsor here today. If you guys don't know them, they make amazing coffee. The best coffee you can have.
It smells so good. I currently live with 2 women who love coffee.
Yeah.
And we like to keep Main Street Roasters around, and they're brewing it up every morning. It's like
great.
I live in a coffee shop. It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's just the best way to wake up is with a nice cup of coffee.
The best part of waking up. Main Street Roasters in your
cup, mug.
nose.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So, MainStreetRoasters.com.
It's a jingle I just thought of, but that's kind of catchy.
It's got legs. It's got legs, brother. It's simpatico.
And a back to it.
Uh-huh. Race her back. Legs are back. Yeah, anyway, Main Street Roasters. You guys know them. You guys love them. Go support them. MainStreetRoasters.com. They have, I bet, at least 30 different kinds of coffee.
Woo!
Small batch, so you know it's good. It's high quality. And you're not going to regret it. Please support them. They have a promo code with us, GRKC, 10% off, MainStreetRoasters.com.
Best part of Google Chrome is MainStreetRoasters.com. Simpatico.
Simpatico. All right. Let's talk about inventions real quick. I just saw this and I was like, this is kind of interesting. Like, I actually enjoyed reading this Twitter thread. It's a Twitter thread. It's nothing to do with our lives, but it's from George Mack. Don't know anything about George Mack. But he said, what ideas sound crazy or weird today, but will be obvious in 10 to 20 years? And then he gave 10 predictions of what he thinks.
What ideas seem crazy
today, but in 10 to 20 years, like, I don't know if Uber seemed crazy 20 years ago, but like the idea of like, hey,
getting in a
this
stranger's
person
car
that you don't know at all, that just has their own car that they parked in their garage this morning is out now going to take you to the airport.
We do so much with strangers right now. I bet that would have seemed very crazy to our parents' generation. Like, a stranger will bring you food. A stranger will drive you around.
Right. You trust this person to not eat your fries? I'm like, well, I mean, technically, they probably ate a few of the fries, but that's okay. Okay, so he's got 10 different ones here.
Okay.
We can just talk about any of them for more or less time, whatever. Number 1 here, the smart toilet.
Love it already.
Okay, urine and stool tests provide incredible medical biofeedback. The smart toilet will give a detailed breakdown of your microbiome, hydration levels, and health. It could also help eradicate gonorrhea and chlamydia.
Win-win.
Yeah.
For both of those.
And
problems.
there's a picture here. It says the good news is you're hydrated. The bad news is you have chlamydia.
That's like the Michael Scott paper. No. It's the Dunder Mifflin commercial that Michael writes.
Oh,
where
right.
I think
you have a son.
You have a son, and it's me.
It's me.
That doesn't seem crazy. That seems awesome. There's so many things that have not adapted or advanced in a long time. Toilets, umbrellas. There's a few others that I have thought of previously that can't think of now.
Is there certain things that are like, you don't need to adapt them, but like people are like, might as well because we have technology now?
You like a refrigerator
or a toilet? I don't know if I need this.
Oh, that seems smart to me. Using our body,
it would be kind of nice
advantageously
to hear like, hey, FYI, you need more water. I would be okay with stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't need to know about my gone.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
why not have more information about your current health?
Yeah,
I love it,
and it like can connect to your smartwatch.
Yeah, sure.
Something like that. Like, okay. Invention number 2, AI matchmaking dating apps. The biggest complaint my single female and male friends have, I hate spending time on dating apps. I just want to go on dates. These dating apps will have an AI matchmaking co-pilot to solve this problem. It'll use facial recognition, personality tests, and social media graphs to match it for you. We'll look back and laugh at people spending hours swiping. That one seems too advanced.
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, that one I would put in the category. Seems crazy to me.
Seems crazy.
I don't like it.
There's no way I would just randomly show up to a restaurant that having never like researched this person at all. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing I can understand Tinder of like, okay, they have a small bio. We've talked a few times. Yeah, let's see if there's chemistry.
I looked them up on Instagram. Yeah, it seemed normal.
But like to be like, I trust my AI enough to just spend 2 hours with this person and maybe they're creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm a guy. Like, think about girls.
I mean, I could see that happening with like certain like subsets of like people who like are on like Twitch and Reddit a lot. But I don't know if like mainstream people are not doing dating themselves.
Okay, number 3, Twitch and Reddit will become more no, I'm just kidding. This is the one I think maybe that pushed me over the edge. Like, I'm going to talk to Jake because I think you're going to be like, absolutely, this is true. Number 3, the rise of the first teenage billionaire. In 2020, Ryan Kaji, who you know that is, like he does like toy reviews.
Ryan's Toy Review. Yeah.
He made $26 million. He was 9 years old at the time. In the next 10 years, I think we will see the first teenage self-made billionaire.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be fascinating if it comes from a creator too.
Yeah.
And not just like a, crypto investor or something like that. Something where it's like, yeah, you were early to something that ended up taking off, but he just like worked his whole life on the internet. Good for Ryan.
I mean, there's this graphic here, highest paid YouTubers. I mean, I don't know what this
might just be YouTube AdSense alone.
$26 million for Ryan Kaji, $20 million Dude Perfect is what it says on here.
Yeah, that's probably just AdSense. But still, I mean, if you're that big of a creator, think of what products you could make. And yeah,
I think he has made his own toys and stuff. I don't know much about this kid, but
good for Ryan.
Okay, number 4, an American state tries to exit.
Seems like one of those things that like, everyone talks about it, but yeah, it could maybe happen. You always hear rumors of like Eastern Washington becoming part of Idaho.
Yeah.
That's not really exiting, but
it basically is just talking about how like marriages these days are almost always either with 2 Republicans or 2 Democrats. It's very seldom both
Okay.
Intermingled. And so I don't know why that has to do with this. Let me see.
And so that's just kind of a fun fact.
Maybe. Trump supporters on the idea of starting a new country, 25% strongly agree, 52. Biden supporters, 18% strongly agree, 41% somewhat agree. I don't know. Number 5. Oh, this one's also fun. Maybe. I don't know. This one might. Anyway. Number 5, the return of the dead. If you could text your dead parents for advice, would you? Apple and Android will launch a, quote, data will. Parents can sign off their data to their family before they die. Dead parents will sit as chat bots on your phone.
Dude, that's a hilarious premise for a sketch. It's like, oh my gosh, we have the technology for you to talk to your dad. And then you like talk to him and like the advice you get is just
not right.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
This screenshot just says, hello, how's your Thursday going? It's 5 years today since we went on the holiday to Mexico. Make sure you're looking after your mom. That's the chat bot for dad.
Oh, I mean, well, I could have programmed that chat bot. That's not asking for advice. It's just like, hey, reminder.
Thanks, Dad. By the way, where did the spark plugs go again? Okay, companies buy virtual influencers, number 6. So the idea of like you are literally owned by this company rather than like sponsored by them. LeBron has more followers than every sports league combined. Which is crazy.
I thought you said, do you say virtual influencers?
Buy virtual influencers.
Because I think that could be like an AI generated like influencer.
Let's see. So it says
like getting brand deals and stuff.
Faces perform better than brands on social media. LeBron has more followers than every sports league combined. The problem? 1, you can't own a person. Praise God. 2, creators can be volatile. Example, Kanye and Adidas. 3, creators now want the ownership. So brands will start buying virtual influencers. Imagine if LVMH, which I think is Louis Vuitton maybe, could buy a digital Pharrell rather than hire him. It gives them the upside of a personal brand, but it's the IP the company can buy and sell. Oh, I see. And it says like how Spider-Man is IP to Marvel. Yeah, so you're right. It's not like the actual person. It's like, that still sounds weird. Sounds
That's
crazy.
Going to be a thing. It already kind of is a thing. There's like, I forget her name now, but there's some like girl on Instagram who has like 1 million followers and she's just fake. Like it's all AI generated. Like she's not a real person.
Really?
Yeah, it's just all AI. AI does the captions and...
Is she just pretty and so people follow her because of that? Or
yeah, I think so.
Huh.
And she's just like this normal girl and yeah, I mean like
has like a personality
I
and a
guess
family and
whoever created her can just do brand deals.
Wild.
And yeah, it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, a few more here. Dashboards for governments, basically showing like, just kind of like you'd see like a stock market dashboard of like, it says governments measure inflation 1 time per month. Trueflation measures inflation on chain every day using digital data points. I guess Trueflation, I don't know. But basically the idea of like being able to see much more accurately what's going on in your country's economy.
That's kind of fun. The way we check YouTube analytics, we just check our country's GDP and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
See how it's
kind
doing
of the same
today.
idea.
Oh, it's 2 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. What caused that spike?
Yeah. Wow, they uploaded on a Thursday. That's probably why.
All right, a few more. Robo chefs. The problem with food delivery apps: the time from the oven to the house ruins the food. That
Chick-fil-A.
That is how I feel in general. I'm like always eat there. The future will be a self-driving van or drone with a self-cooking chef inside. This robot.
So it makes it wild.
It will arrive at your door just as it's getting pulled out of the oven. I would sign up for that.
That seems a little bit like 1980s. Like, yeah, we're gonna have flying cars soon. That seems a little too like utopian perfect, but they could figure it out maybe.
I don't really understand this next one, so help me. It says the rise of slow mads. It says being a hardcore digital nomad that moves every 2 weeks makes for an amazing Instagram page, but a terrible life. Too much time packing suitcases and traveling. Digital slow mads moving between 2 to 3 locations per year will become more popular. Do you understand this?
I mean,
digital slow mad. So I guess, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't really seem like an invention. It's just like a trend. Just like it's going to swing one way, and now the pendulum's going to swing the other way, where they still work remotely, but they just have only 2 or 3 places that they live instead of 12.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that seems possible.
Yeah, is that what it means? I was trying to figure out.
I guess they're saying, it's someone who's still
a nomad. People are not going to move very much.
Yeah, these nomadic type people are going to move less. Great.
Oh, and then this one's an interesting thought. This one's not an invention either. It's just saying charisma will be the new fitness. And what they mean by that is Instagram made people more conscious of how they look. Zoom calls, podcasts, and voice memos will make people more conscious of how they sound. People will start working on their voice and charisma like they work on their abs. So, no, and then it kind of continues. It says video calls will have a charisma assistant that gives you feedback afterwards. It'll give you your how many counts you have, how many words per minute, audience engagement.
Oh, it's kind of fun. That could be helpful.
Yeah.
I would love it if the whole time he used the word Riz instead of charisma. The future is Riz.
The future is Riz.
It used to be abs and biceps. And now it's all Riz.
Just all Riz.
Companies want to see your Riz.
Just show me your Riz.
Riz them up on Zoom calls.
Hey, can you lift up your shirt real quick and show me your Riz?
Dang, got a Riz.
Dude, I don't know where Bo got this, but I was changing his diaper today, and we were talking about him wanting to be a firefighter when he grew up, and he sucked in his stomach to where you could see like his rib cage, and he's like, if I'm a firefighter, I have to have these. And he's like pointing to his ribs, like he's like, firefighters have really like strong right here, or something like that.
Interesting.
I'm like, you think that? How do you know that firefighters are just like rock hard abs? Like what? You've been looking at mom's phone too much or something?
You're reading some Colleen Hoovers, Bo? What's going on?
It was just like, I asked him, I was like, how'd you figure that out? He's like, no one taught me. I figured it out all by myself. He was so proud of that.
No
All
one
by
taught me.
myself. Nope, no one taught me that. I was like, okay.
Huh.
Anyway, future is Riz, guys.
I love the future being charisma. I love getting people on the phone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got a nice
Scott
voice.
was really gassing me up the other day. We had some phone calls with Friday Pickleball, and we're trying to negotiate and pitch ourselves. And while I'm talking, I see a text pop up from Scott, and it goes, "My goodness, you are eloquent, Jake." I feel like I'm watching Mahomes drive down the field right now.
Used to his Dairy Farmers of America calls where
Yeah, maybe it's just way different.
So the package here is good. No, you are very good on the phone. It's fun.
I'll tell you what you're good at, and this isn't
Back and
saying
forth,
that you're
boom, boom,
not good on like a video or phone call, because you are, but you're very good with emails.
Thank you.
I feel like you're an email whiz. Dude.
Yeah?
Like you could just really convey things really well in an email.
Oh, cool.
Where I
Thank
think
you.
I do all right,
Yeah.
but I think I'm not willing to go the extra mile to be extra thorough.
Oh, okay.
I'll be a little thorough. I'll still try to be communicative.
Yeah.
But you really
Oh, yeah.
go for it.
Dude, I've gone so, thank you. That's very kind. Because so much back and forth as far as with woodworking, sometimes for a while I was doing this strategy of very small amount of information and just back and forth 15 times kind of thing, where it's just
I see.
Here's my price.
They ask one question, you answer it.
yeah.
They ask another question, you answer that.
And then I kind of went the other way where it was like, hey, let me kind of paralyze you with information to an extent to where I answer every question you have and you're either in or you're out right there.
You're very aware of what's being offered.
Yeah. And so now I think I've tried to kind of find the middle ground as far as I want to communicate well enough to you that I'm not wasting my time or your time with back and forth. And all of a sudden you're like, wait, I'm not going to spend that much money on this. Never mind. But I don't want to give too much information to the point where it's oh, I don't know. We could go 15 different ways with this. And
maybe I
don't even know that much about what I'm talking about here. Let me think about it. And they never get back to me kind of thing. So you got to find the balance, I guess. But that's fun to hear. And I don't ever consciously think about it too much anymore. I think I just
your style.
Yeah, I'm just boom, 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 simpatico.
Simpatico.
So that's kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Email Rizzard.
Call me Merlin. Dang it. I was trying to think of a pun for Merlin.
It's all right. It wasn't an email. Not your place.
I know exactly. I have more time to think on an email too, probably. So, all right. It's going to be a long episode once we have these girls in here.
Yeah, it is. That's probably...
Which is great. People love long.
It's good for this one. No jingle this week.
No jingle.
But instead we have Roback.
Oh, boy, do we.
Do we look good in our Roback shirts today or what?
I like this one. It's fun. It's got palm trees and...
Golf carts.
Palm trees and bomb squeeze.
Rachel actually paid full price for that shirt for me. So I have that one too because it's called the Koopa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they have another one called the Troopa. Yeah, that one's called the Koopa. And so she got that for me a long time ago. And
fun.
I love it. And you guys can get some Roback yourself if you want. GRKC20 is the promo code.
20 just a random number because you get 10% off? Or?
It is the exact amount of percentage that you get off.
Yeah, please use it. Our boy Tate Unruh, shout out Tate.
Did he get some?
Yeah, used it this past week. And he just sent a screenshot, my man. 20% off.
Fun. Everybody loves Roback. Get it.
Everyone loves it.
And I know we're always only rocking the polos, but their joggers, love the joggers.
They just restocked their performance shirts.
Ooh.
They're just workout shirts. Real excited to try some of those
Honestly, yeah, I might get those too. I need more like normal shirts to get sweaty and like thin, like sweaty shirts.
out. And then Scott will just comment on how sweaty you are. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to sweat.
It's performance, like your couch.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Roback. We love them.
Oh, hey, are you guys coming to Grande Boo or what?
Oh, yeah. Someone bought tickets this morning.
I know. Thank you. Let's
fun.
shout them out real quick.
Shout out.
It was
like Betty or something like that.
Almost. Brandy.
Yeah, okay. That was
Brandy
pretty close.
Putz or Poots.
Yeah, Brandy P.
Putes. Brandy, shout out to you. We will see you and one other person that you're bringing with you, because it looks like you bought 2 tickets at Grande Boo. It's going to be sick. We toured the Aztec Theater this past week.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I'm really excited about it. That's where we're doing the live podcast.
It's also fun.
Yeah. We're going to get more and more into the logistics of everything this week. And I'm already pumped, but the more we talk about it, the more it's just going to be like, oh my goodness, do not miss it, guys.
Do yourself a favor and just go look at everything again. Go to our website, ghostrunners.life, and just kind of peruse. Just remind yourself, like, oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh, and there's that.
Oh,
and
wow.
then didn't last week they mentioned Bondi Bowl?
Bondi
Yeah.
Bowls?
And then also the rooftop is at Chicken and Pickle. Yes, it is at Chicken and Pickle.
Sheesh. It's going to be a wild time.
And like aside from all that, Trey and Jake are doing a show in Kansas. Yes,
Oh my
that's
gosh,
part of
yes,
it
of
too.
course,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a full weekend of fun and memories.
Will my rizzed up abs hurt at the end because I'm laughing so much?
Probably.
Probably so. So, yeah, anyway, it's going to be sweet. Please come. Grande Boo. Ghostrunners.life. Check it out.
Cool. And with a little review of the week.
Yes. You got one?
This one says, Yabba Dabba Doo, amen. Fun review title, 5 stars. Says, I've been watching Gene Shorts since it began, but just started binging this podcast from the beginning. My wife asked what it's about, and I told her it's basically Brad and Jake talking for an hour. They're as naturally funny as I've ever heard. I love the Christian inside jokes. Can't wait for next year's Scuba Con. So I think he's on like episode 2 right now. But that's cool that he likes it and that he came from Gene Shorts.
That's right.
So, hey, whoever you are, you're going to hear this probably in the year 2024, but appreciate you.
Or maybe I feel like some people do the little hybrid, gas
One
for
recent.
a while, electric for a while kind of thing.
Prius.
They go recent every episode and then they start from where they are. Mine is Das What's Up. Have we done Elsa Luther's yet? It's a longer one. I don't think we have.
Okay.
Have we?
I don't know.
Have we?
I don't know. No, go for it.
Okay. That's What's Up. 5 stars. This is taking me way too long to finally write this, but after seeing Jake perform the Charlotte show, maybe we have done this one. I thought I'd submit a little 5-star review to tell you how much this podcast freaking slaps. My name is Elsa from North Carolina, and I'm 15 years old. I was first introduced to Jake through Correct Opinions and finally started listening to Ghostrunners April 22 to you. I'm making my way through the podcast, only a couple more until I get caught up, and I'm loving every second of it. The community you've built is absolutely insane. Y'all are positive, funny, and down to earth, which is extremely refreshing in the world we're living in. I wish I had found you both sooner because you have genuinely encouraged me in my walk with Christ and have helped me through some of the toughest of times. Even though I'm young, seeing the relationships you have with your friends, parents, and Rachel and Kathryn make me excited and hopeful that I can have something someday. I think we read this one before. You didn't realize it, but y'all are basically my best friends. Brad, I love the energy you bring to the podcast. I also love the heart and compassion you have for others, and it truly makes a difference in the world. Jake, you are a walking ray of sunshine. I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done for this community. I'm even more thankful that I get to be a part of it. If you never listen to this podcast, please do. I promise you won't regret it. Not only will you find a refreshing, uplifting community with tons of inside jokes, be 2 ginger friends who will make you get on your feet. Oh, and did I mention they have great sponsors? Shout out to CJLA, my new favorite online clothing brand, and Main Street Roasters, Chef's Kiss. Love you guys, Elsa. Have we done that one before?
No way of knowing.
No way of knowing.
Elsa with an H at the end. Pretty
Elsa.
quirky of you. Pretty quirky. All right, this has been a Monday episode. Hope you enjoyed the ladies. Hope you enjoyed the fellows.
Come back.
The girls will be back Wednesday.
Come back Wednesday. Grande Boo.
Come back now.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Ghostrunners Podcast. Every